Hey guys, how you all going? Cam is freaking out telling me that the audio is all messed up. So I'm like, okay, what's going on? How does it sound to you guys? Does everything sound weird to you or does it sound okay to you guys? Um Cam needs to unmute on his on StreamYard, but thank you so much to everybody who's been joining as members. Very much appreciated. Cam, unmute your StreamYard.
It sounds terrible. It sounds absolutely terrible. Sorry,
I don't know. I don't know what was going on in your headphones. It sounded
it's
okay.
it's not in the headphones, it's on YouTube, it's broadcasting incorrectly.
It's a
It's like
little low.
now it sounds better.
It was just a little bit low, and you're like freaking me out. Like it's a
Because it
huge, big
because it doesn't
problem going on.
well,
Anyway,
it's a big song and it sounds like shit. So
you were freaking me out, like as if I was playing double or something. Like I had to open in a separate thingy. Anyway, welcome in everybody. Fuck's sake, what a way to start.
yeah.
Of course, it's Cam, and look, I wanted to have Cam up today because I'm sure he's got a few words to say about this situation that happened today. But yeah, sorry to blow out your ears, guys. I'm just going to go through and say thank you to everybody who has just become a member. Yes, I wasn't expecting the memberships to be approved today. I made them as cheap as I possibly could. You guys get one emoji for it at the moment. That's it. Because that's all I had time for today. And I just thought, what a better day to open up memberships. So welcome, Secrets Girl, the very first member. How does it feel? Hey, Britt and Chris, I think are headed to bed, but thank you guys for coming in. Andrea, thank you for becoming a member. Who else became a member today? Where are we? Oh my gosh, welcome in everyone. There's so many people here right now. Brian, thank you for becoming a member. Lily, thank you for your beautiful mod work. Hey, AYE. Hey, Shava. Hey, Baroque. No Yami. Hey, Yami. Hey, Ocean. Thank you for becoming a member. Hey, Ugg. Have mental health. Thank you for being members, you guys. Very much appreciate it. Ugg, thank you. Yami, thank you for becoming a member. AYE, thank you for joining memberships. Team Fort. Thank you for the super sticker, Brian. Hey, Aussie, welcome in. Hey, Halloween Town, welcome. Who else we got? Naughty Box, we got Scrange. Hello, guys. We got Light Pink Mommy causing all sorts of dramas around the place today. Hey, Scar, I know you were like, go early. So I went a little bit early with this song, and then it was like the song was Cam was saying, it doesn't sound good. I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, it sounds fine to me.
Well, it sounds bad because you always have it low, and StreamYards
Yeah,
isn't
for some
like
reason
the
it's like
best with that. But
automatically low.
you always started out like really low, and it just doesn't sound right. So
I didn't
sorry.
realize I had it sort of turned down. So sorry for blowing everybody's eardrums out when I did turn it up. My bad. And hey, Pilot, welcome in. Hey, Panda, welcome. I see you. Trumerhaufen. I don't know if I'm swearing, but thanks for being here. Ozzy, hi. Yadi, hi. Jenny, Lynn, and Shava, thank you both for becoming members. Very much appreciated. And thank you, Raleigh, for becoming a member. I appreciate all of you guys for being here. So I was just going to quickly play the very beginning, I think, of Rosie's stream. Cam, what do you think?
Yeah, I don't think I saw anything from the beginning of her stream. I think so. I went into the office today, guys. I was supposed to go in the morning, and I just didn't really feel like it. So I decided to go in for the afternoon to get some of the IT stuff that I needed to get out of the way. And I was telling Nikki, I was like, "Hey, tomorrow though, I'm going to be working from home." But no, apparently I'm going into the office. So I'm not going to hang around for too long, but I do want to catch up with some of the stuff that I might have missed. Obviously, yeah, big news day. Following suit with ALR 1.0, ALR 2.0, QLR did get demonetized. And Yeah, I definitely have some thoughts about it. I don't really have like that many strong feelings. I kind of expected that this was going to happen. You can't monetize your addiction and self-harm and glorify that and show that to children and a vulnerable audience. You just can't do that. It's not okay.
Indeed.
Um, but she continued to do it, and that's what you get. And now she's saying like it's AI, and I don't think it's AI. I think what's happening is the same people that were on Twitter talking about reporting ALR are probably the same people that are probably reporting QLR. And now YouTube is forced to take those reports actually seriously, because it's not all AI, it's people too.
Well, I think if you get a bunch of reports, probably the AI quickly checks it, scans it, and goes, "Oh yeah, there's some pretty bad words in here,"
Yep.
and then you appeal it, and that then is looked at manually, I believe.
Yeah, and it's really kind of like dependent on like how you appeal. Like I didn't really care, so I just like ran it through Chat GPT and was just like, write an appeal for me, and just like posted it. And they're like, yeah, we're not putting your channel back. And I was like, that's fine, I'll just do another one.
I just wanted to say also thank you to UG for gifting 5 memberships. And thank you to Aren't You Exhausted? Thank you to Ashley for gifting 5 memberships as well. I appreciate
Yeah.
it, guys, very, very much. I will I think what we'll do is
I don't think I have
and welcome everyone
membership.
coming in.
I don't think I'm like set up to like accept any gifts on my account. I haven't done that yet.
I don't know if it's like auto these days or if you
You have to
or
like
if
turn it
it's
on, maybe.
I think you used to have to toggle the thingy on, but I'm not sure. I'm
I
not
don't
sure.
know. I don't know.
You can check.
I'll check. I'll look
Um,
for the thingy when I have a minute.
thank you guys for being members. Yeah, so I do think that she probably received like the same as Amber. It's almost like you had a warning. They were taking stuff down. Why didn't you go through your videos and check?
Mhm.
Like there are still videos up there where she says the BINGE word. So
And for somebody like me, I'm surprised that I even got monetized in the first place and made it as
yeah.
long as I did with like people that were like mass reporting previously and with the language that I used. It's a small
Well, look,
wonder,
our
but
monetization here might not last too long with you literally saying out loud the SH and the ED words.
say
You
shit.
gotta be a little bit careful. No.
Oh, self,
S
self,
dot H. Yes.
self
Self
H,
ouchie. Self
self
ouchie.
hentai, self hentai.
Mm. And thank you, Brian, for gifting 10 memberships. That is so sweet of you. Thank you very, very, very much.
That's gonna cover
And
like
hi,
everybody at this
everyone.
point.
Hi, everybody coming in. I really do appreciate everyone being here. I know it's pretty late at night in the US in most places right now. So yeah.
Does
Cam,
it
did you want to say anything?
Rosie sucks. Couldn't have happened to a bigger piece of shit. I know that there's of course like a lot of big pieces of shit out there in the world, but just the kind of like in the circles that we are, I guess, running in. Yeah, definitely well deserved. She absolutely deserved to lose monetization. She does not deserve to make money on the internet, being a manipulator and using people like Selma as cash cows and piggy banks or what. Well, that's not an appropriate term. Using people in general. In general, she that's all she
Mhm.
does. That's all she does. It doesn't matter if it's a close friend or a colleague or a family member or a stranger on the internet. She is a user. She is an abuser, and that's all that I learned this 2 years ago. I'm sad that, like, it took a lot of people this long, but I'm glad that the people that are covering her are well regarded and in the nice way, well regarded, well, spoken for, and I think genuinely do come from a place of learned experience, and wanting to kind of connect with their audience. I was listening to the end of her stream earlier, and she says like, I genuinely care. I really like, that's the difference between me and other like content creators. Like, I genuinely care. And I'm like, no, you really don't. You really 100% do not care about these people at all. You don't care about your
I will have
friends.
to sorry, I will have to check, you guys. I will have to check to see who received the gifted
Yeah, it
membership.
doesn't
I guess
show
there's
up.
something I've got to turn on. It's not showing on my phone either, so I guess there is something that I need to turn on for that to work, which I will have a look at while we as we go on. But I thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate all the support. Welcome, Helene.
Yeah, hit
Oh,
us with that
thank you,
fart,
Raleigh.
team fart, team fart, team fart.
I love how many people that are here are agreeing, like team fart. Like everybody here knows it was a fart. So I'm just going to
These
quickly
people
just
love to fart.
show the fart that got us here.
This is the one that we believe is a fart.
Oh, we missed it. Hang on. Okay. That is the fart that started it all. And then I wanted to just play this one for Cam quickly. Hey, also, by the way, The Simpsons, I had to edit that out of the last. I had to edit it out of the last stream, which meant that the chat went down, unfortunately. But whatever. Anyway, here, it's worth it. It's worth it. Thank you, everybody. Hang on.
Are you all right, man? I think so. How about now?
That's Cam.
Hey, Nelson, he's really hurt.
I said, ha ha.
I said, ha
ha. So, there's more.
Oh my God, they did a Brokeback. I never saw them doing a Brokeback reference. Nelson and Bart.
Hey, everybody, look at
this.
I
love this.
It's that boy who laughs at everyone. Let's laugh at him.
Anyway, that was for you, Rosie.
Yeah,
okay.
Dude.
That was for you.
She really likes to drive that whole like sucks to suck thing home. Rosie, you are the suck. You are the suck. You are the vortex at this point.
Look, and I'm sure she'll get it back, guys. I don't take this as like she's gone forever. I'm sure she will get back her monetization. I'm sure she will.
I don't.
She'll have to do the well, I don't know if she'll get it immediately. She'll probably have to do the 3-month training, whatever.
I don't think they're gonna give it back to her at this point. You need to understand that like when they're gonna go and review her content again and review her channel, in the same way that like I can be saying something that's like of course it's like flippant and like apathetic, but it still has like just the words and stuff. They're still gonna focus on the words that are being said, even though it's like again flippant and lackadaisical about like caring about like terms of service. But what Rosie was doing is way more identifiable as glorification of her ED and all of that shit. It's way more shoving that in people's faces, and they're going to be like no. And also maybe they'll do like a poll of how many children are like watching her, how many children she pulled in from her like vertical live streams. They're going to review the channel, and they're going to review times where people were reporting the heaviest. I don't think she's going to get monetization back.
Thanks, Pat Ray. Thank you. Welcome to Team Fart.
Team fart, team fart, team fart. Oh wait, you need a fart button soon. You need
well, I have this. Where is it?
Just the one part. Right?
This. Yeah, but like I don't mind just. Shit. That one's always going to be a killer. For me personally. But no, thank you guys so much for all of this support. I really appreciate you all very, very much. And I feel like it's a little bit of like vindication in a way, Cam. Like, I don't know if you would agree with me, but it's like we've been yelling for ages that this bitch is dangerous, and finally it's being recognized in multiple ways.
It's sort of like a multi-layer, like recognition kind of a thing where it's like
Recognition.
recognition,
Yeah.
whatever. I don't know English. Uh, I'm not good with words. Um, it's sort of like, hey, girl world's like understanding that like she's an abuser. She abuses her friends. She abuses like random strangers on the internet. She abuses the most vulnerable people. She makes up lies. A pathological liar. All of these things. So girl world's kind of like recognizing that at the same time where like YouTube is recognizing like, hey, we actually need to kind of put a kibosh on these things that are glorifying like destructive and dangerous behavior. And so
Mhm.
it's sort of like a two-pronged attack. And I love that at this point because she doesn't really have anything to fall back on. She's
Mm-mm.
unemployable. She is
I don't
unemployable.
want I don't want for her to have any, like, I don't want look, personally, I think that Rosie I will is a bit like Foodie. She will always come back. She'll always find a way, whether she has to grift a community or not. She will always find a way to make the money to pay the bills. I wouldn't be worried about that, and I wouldn't make fun of that, if you know what I mean. But um, I just think it's like a nice little slap in the face. It's a nice little wake up call. Um,
It's so weird because she did say on like the live stream, I did hear it. I think I was listening to Pulpy when you and I were chatting, and I think she said something like, "Oh, I had a conversation with my mom." It was either like
mm,
Pulpy or um, Tiny Blue,
mm.
and she was saying like, "Oh yeah, we had like a serious talk about like like," and I'm like, "Dude, like how many times? Like your parents are never going to get it." So it's, you know how she kind of like she's very out of touch to think that Amber Lynn Reed could potentially be like rendered like houseless or something like that. Like it
Oh,
just
I
shows
guess there
how
were
out of
some
touch she
people
is.
who were I guess there probably were some people in Amber's chat saying, "Good, I hope blah, 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 blah." Like, I don't hope that for anybody, obviously. I
Yeah, I
don't know
just
why Rosie's even saying that. I guess it's just more virtue signaling from her to say
it's
like, "Oh, I'm not a bad guy. I wouldn't hope that on anybody."
it might be virtue signaling, but I think it's honestly just a measure of how out of touch she is and
Mm,
how she doesn't get like what you why certain people like are actually like homeless as opposed to like houseless or in a transitional state because she
mm,
doesn't know those people or work with those people. She only uses them like that homeless couple where she claims she met like the girl in the psych ward and
mhm,
exploited them. She didn't really
mhm.
get to understand like their real plight. She told people what she thinks or believed they were going through when in reality it could have been a very different and more detailed situation. But Rosie was giving a narrative in order to get responses back, and that response was like money, and she was skimming off the top. So, and we know that
Pat Ray, I
that's
don't know if I said thank you for becoming a member, but thank you, Pat Ray. Justice for Pat Ray. Shall we watch the beginning of this, Cam, and see
yeah.
how she handled it to begin with?
Oh gosh, is she
There
gonna
actually was a moment where she slapped herself in the face, but I don't know what the timestamp was. She actually
Okay.
did. She actually I'll work on finding it.
I just remember when she started out a
Oh,
live
anyway.
I remember when she started out a live stream, like self-congratulating herself for getting my channel taken down, essentially. And
Yeah. See,
yeah, love to see this shit, man.
yeah, like, I feel like you deserve your moment of going like, "Ha ha." That's why I played that video,
Yeah, I
even though to
appreciate
probably
it.
get like, do you know that was the only thing in the last stream that got me, like, got me in
Was the
trouble with the
Simpsons thing?
Simpsons
Yeah,
clip?
because it's
Yeah,
Simpsons. It's
crazy.
fucking funny. But, I just, like, remember we definitely didn't have the same energy when you found out that, like, I had lost, like, the Camnyan channel. You know, you were
Yeah,
really upset, and I
I
was
was
pretty
pissed.
I was like, "Eh, let's do another one." I've seen
Well,
people do it many a time before, so
I think I was, like, extremely pissed, because, like, the amount of work that you and I and everybody had put into research on that channel, and it was just like, oh, it was like in a place where we could reference, like, "Go and watch this, go and look at that," and it just sucks to have kind of lost,
Mm.
those receipts, but, like, I'm glad to know that other people are now covering her and pointing out these things too, and it's kind of like, well, it's almost like I don't know what the word is. It's almost like martyrdom. Like Cam's channel got lost, but other people really picked up on her after that. So
well, and I think you know, there's so many things that of course, like the NV2 drive with like a ton of project files got freaking torched when my video card overheated and died. So there is still like remnants of specifically like what I need to get back to like do the, I mean, there's still probably a way to like recover the data, or I had it like housed on a different drive or something. There's still ways to like get back some of like the, honestly, like the live streams were the live streams, but the shorts were like the things that I'm going to miss the most, because I feel like I spent more time on keeping those kind of tight and fun for people to watch. So I'll just kind of do more content like that. Honestly, that's really what I want to do. But yeah, it was like fun. I thought, like, I didn't see a means to an end in terms of like making this part of like, I guess, my daily bread or my career or anything like that. It was just,
well, look how badly that goes when people do that.
keep in mind, I started out as a Pete's reaction channel just so that people watching Pete's in his chat could come and have a place to chat about how he's being weird, and then chat about like foodie. And then I just started covering foodie because people like wanted me to. And yeah, we just kind of progressed from there. And honestly, I'd never expected to cover Rosie as in depth as I did. It's just, I found out so quickly what a horrible person she was. And they're just, the receipts were just all over the net. And it's been years and years and years, like well over a decade of her doing just the most egregious shit and wanting validation every step of the way. And it just was gross. It was gross. And so like, I felt myself, she's probably like one of the only people that I can feel like getting, like, that I actually like feel just genuinely all around is like an irredeemable person. Like, I feel like maybe if Amber just went away and got help or something, that, you know, maybe she could get that help. And or if Foodie did that same thing, like just got off the internet and would get that help. Rosie has no chance in hell. Rosie really has zero chance. I feel like there's no drive to live in like reality, and she's constantly like skimming the bottom of the barrel in terms of like what it is that she's providing an audience, and all it is just reaffirming the fact that she's not going to change. And it's just been so many iterations. Yeah, sorry, what's up?
No, you're fine. I just wanted to play this one for you.
Garbage day. It's garbage day.
Garbage day. No.
Yeah.
Okay. For you. Yeah, I don't know if there is anything that is really going to take back like the damage that Rosie's done. Her content is still up there.
She has victims,
and a lot of it is still
too.
dangerous.
She has victims of her manipulation and abuse. She literally has past and present victims of her fucking abuse. Like, it was so fucking weird that person on Twitter tried to like
take it easy on the ABUSE word.
Oh yeah.
But yeah.
Well, but it's so like weird that somebody was like, I'm gonna help you like get this channel taken down, and it's like you are advocating for one of the most disgusting people to ever like grace girl world. I'm trying to think of like somebody grosser than her. Leslie Clark, maybe. Leslie Clark, I would say. It's probably like maybe like grosser and more sickening. But still.
What about that other one? What's that other lady's name? What's the one? Lisa Richards. She's pretty gross.
Oh yeah, but that's different. I feel like that's a lot different. That's like the TikTok like addiction thingamajig, and just
well, it's the misuse of substances plus the grifting that reminds me of Rosie.
Yeah, it's when it all comes down to it, I mean, she literally like asked her audience for like money for a new car that went to, where is that money? Where did it go?
Thank you, Lily.
She got an insurance check of $6,000 for the van. Where did it go?
Plus at least a couple of grand donated by Chris and Britt, plus her audience. Like, there was a lot of money that was given to her, and apparently it all went to DoorDash.
all I could think is like, man, you know what I would do? Like if I lived in this horde, I would like use like $1,000 to like maybe hire some people to come and like get this stuff and put it in a storage space for me and rent a storage
For
space.
that much money, she could probably get Marie Kondo herself to come over and help her organize.
God, like there's so many things that she could have done if she thought practically, but she's somebody who chases her addiction because she needs to feel good. And it's what it all comes down to is like what chemicals are released in her brain. She needs a quick fix at all times, whether it's shopping on Temu for that satisfaction or that endorphin hit, or if it's like talking to a cute guy and he's like, hey,
oh yeah,
lovey bubby, I want to put my thingy in your folds.
Okay, look, we can talk about the links. I did post them on my community tab, and I posted them on what's the thing called? Twitter. Her link tree is so funny to me at the moment. Oh shit, not Surge. Not that. Sorry guys, I'm a mess. Just got home from work.
Yeah, I tried to watch the rest of Tiny Blue's rune stuff because I thought the rune stuff was because he's Sheiky. Sheiks does the runes and everything, but I missed that. I might go back and watch it later tomorrow morning.
So you've got here Patreon, Cameo, Ko-Fi, merch shop, PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, Amazon wish list, which now I've also noticed there's a Tammy wish list, but there's nothing on it yet. That's her mom's, and then Levi's. So I guess I wanted to like have a quick look at the because this is where she made her statement. God,
it's so long too. It's like I was like, I ain't reading this. I ain't reading all that.
It's gonna make me prove that I'm human. But okay. Can you help me read it? Can we do one bit at a time?
Do you want me to read it in her voice?
No. Well, if you want to, if it makes you feel better.
Hello, friends. Today, YouTube decided to demonetize my channel. It's pretty clear from everything it's pretty clear from everything that this has been happening recently, that YouTube's reliance on AI moderation is causing massive issues for many creators, and I'm simply one of them. As I stated in the past on my YouTube channel, it is my time to take these things in stride. I said I would.
I love that you're doing the swallow.
Yeah, I said I would pivot, and this is how I'm going to pivot. I have set up multiple ways to hopefully bridge the gaps. If I do lose the appeal to YouTube, I have this Patreon page from when I was a fan of a podcast in 2014. So I'm thankful to have it to be able to set up for exclusive members only content.
So to my supporters, I will, for the time being, move forward to have all members exclusive content on Patreon. I will need a little time to look into how the platform works for everything to be set up completely. From my quick reviews, I should be able to add my custom emojis, stream from my phone and laptop, just like I did on YouTube for members only content. I've created 3 tiers with different perks. Make sure to check those out. You want to do the Rosie voice? Cam!
The monetization sucks, but it's not the end of the world. I have worked hard on my YouTube platform, and I'm going to continue to work on learning this platform. Did she really say continue to work on learning this platform? Wow. Wow. It's only been your entire adult life, lady. Building a catalog and hopefully having ways to engage more directly with you guys. Even if I lose the appeal, I'm confident reapplication will be approved. And if my confidence turns out to be delusion, then I'll find another way.
In the meantime, this is obviously a very scary and uncertain time for me. My parents and my brother as my income. Oh, my parents and
Oh,
my brother,
God.
as my income is an important factor in our household. My link tree contains all my PayPal, all my pay links, merch site, Ko-fi, this Patreon, and my new Cameo linked here. Prior to the new wave of demonetization, I was planning to launch a Cameo in December after some time had passed from my merch launch. I was undecided if I was going to do that because I felt like it would seem I was copying other creators in light of these changes. But at this point, I just need to do what's best for me. Me. I'll be happy to provide personalized video shout-outs, short tarot pool readings, give advice on any situations you might be in, or answer any questions or requests you might have. Oh, Cam. Welcome to members, Auntie Crazy. Thank you for joining. Welcome to the Team Farts Are Funny crew. Okay,
As
enough.
always, guys, it is never expected or mandatory of my supporters to financially support me. I never expect it from anyone. However, with the situation I'm in, a very concerning and precarious position, I have already for months now been off and on looking for a job. I was already in the job hunting process before this event happened
I don't
because
believe
I
her.
knew
honestly.
it was a possibility. I don't believe her either. I think she's full of shit. As we,
Ew.
as we all
Welcome,
we all
Eleanor, to
know,
Team Four.
sorry. Hey, Eleanor, welcome to the memberships. But I love when anybody starts out like in a movie when somebody says like as we all know, it's like a bunch of fucking like expository thing or like wanting somebody to get like the perception that the person narrating has. Like as we all know, it's like, well, I don't know. I think it's based on region, Rosie, and I think it's based on capability. I think it's based in your specialty that you work in because the job market doesn't fucking suck for me right now. It just sucks for you.
Keep
As an
reading.
AI. As we all know, and also fuck AI though. I do believe in that. So as we all know, the current job market is a hellscape. I also want the ability to save up for oh fuck you. A car and
It's
such.
okay.
I thought I read cat for a second because
No, the car that she already got
car
like,
and
I don't know,
such.
$8,000 for or some shit and
Yeah.
like just didn't get. But yeah.
I decided months ago and told my community I would not be discussing the status of my job hunting online because even the mere mention of it caused me to be bombarded every time I went live with whether or not I got a job or I was looking for a job or if I was just going to sit and eat or take a nap. So
Cam.
just know I'm going to continue that venture of finding a job like an adult does. I'm going to continue with that venture. It's an adventure.
Help me.
It's a journey with even higher levels of priority than prior because I know how a lot of people I've seen on TikTok do it and like they have to like pay bills and so they go to like work every day. And so I'm gonna kind of do it like that because like I've been watching this one lady on TikTok and she was like talking about how she has to like go to an office and then pay her bills. And I'm just like, me too, girl. Me too, girl. Sorry. So just know I'm gonna continue and it's gonna be high priority, but I will not be providing job hunting updates until I have landed an actual at-home position. Yeah, it's just got to be at home. It can't be anything else. It's got to be at home.
I know. I did ask him if he wanted to read. Okay. This is just a challenge I have to overcome and find ways to bridge the gap until I have a steady income again. I believe the power and energy of the universe, and I believe the universe does things that cause disruptions to force growth when needed. I've been dragging my feet in some ways, and I'm going to choose to find this situation as a blessing in disguise. I love YouTube and content creation for the love of the game. My frequency of YouTube content will have to change simply because we live in a capitalist society and I need money to live. So while I may pop on YouTube from time to time, I'll be experimenting with different content options here on Patreon and getting feedback from my members in the process. I really, truly hope to see you here.
Thank you for the
So
yeah, Chava. I actually used to do dramatic reads of Foodie Beauty that were kind of funny.
so we got a few comments.
Oh, Roz.
Maybe just do cooking shows on YouTube. Talk and eat here. Ooh. She's like, ding. Are you going to try and remonetize? When your YouTube channel gets monetized again, we'll be back doing videos there. What about the current members from YouTube? Do we get a month free, or you'll have to contact YouTube about that, about getting refunded? They pulled the rug out from under me. So once you are refunded, you can switch to Patreon if you wish to support me.
Oh, they did not pull the rug out from underneath you. You should freaking know better, dude. You should have known what you're doing was like not okay. In fact, I think you did know that it wasn't okay. And so you sought out like affirmations from like your family or validation from strangers on the internet, and they don't really know. And you're supposed to know. It's your job to know better, Rosie. You're the freaking YouTube content creator. You're the one that like has said like, oh, well, you know, they deserve to get their channel gone because they were breaking TOS. They were saying this, they were doing that. Okay, well, Rosie, then pivot based on terms of service. Don't pivot based on like, oh, I failed again.
Sorry if you guys hear Millie snoring. She's next to me snoring. You might hear a bit of that. I think there's a phone under her head. It just vibrated and she was like, what the hell?
No.
You're trying to wake me up. I did just want to show something before we keep going and watch the actual, just the start, because I'm pretty sure all of you guys would have probably seen a lot of the stuff today. But can you believe for 457 Australian dollars?
What does she want for that? Like, what is she?
So that was, hang on, I do have what you get for that. Let's see. For that, you get
chocolate cake incidents.
No, selfie style video within 7 days, 15-day license for marketing and event use, and flexible license activation.
I'm sorry. Wait.
It's for like
a license for marketing and event use. Where is somebody going to use a disgraced YouTube creator that is blacklisted from the feeder community, from the SSBBW community, from the fat acceptance community, and the body positivity community? How is somebody going to spin your cameo that you gave to them into a media thing that they can use at an event or on their website? That's fucking stupid.
I know.
Delusional.
I'm just gonna have a quick look at what else, because I think for a cameo.
Oh wait, can we see the sample video?
Yes, hang on.
I didn't see that one. I want to watch the. I think it'd be cool.
I have to figure out how to get back to it. Hold on one second, guys. Sorry, this is all a bit off the cuff because I was literally at work up until this moment. Well, up until we started here. Let's go here. Wait, that's on Cameo, right? I have to verify I'm a human on Cameo.
I think it was like the sample video. Cameo
wants to know I'm a human. Twitter wouldn't believe me today that I was a human. So, share this one. Yeah. Okay.
Hi, welcome to me and my Cameo. I hope
she already sounds bothered.
Here to support me in my ventures online. I'd be more than happy to send a birthday shout out, answer any questions you have, fulfill any requests you may have for me. If you want to do like a little tarot card pull, ask for advice, you know, is your boyfriend fucking around? I'll tell you.
Why would you think that?
Yeah, why would I want any? Why would I turn to Roz?
And I'll catch you on the other side.
It was garbage. Like, who's going to pay for this? You can't even wash your hair.
That is delusional, and that is definitely like manic energy to like say like, yeah, I'm gonna pull some tarot cards and be like, Yeah, the cards don't lie.
Oh, Auntie Crazy, thank you for gifting 20 memberships, you sweetheart. And I don't know why it won't show who got them, but I will figure it out. Once we get this, once we get the video rolling.
That's covering like all your viewers like tonight, I think.
It is. And honestly, I think that you guys, because like when I first started doing these streams, I like racked up so many hours very, very quickly on StreamYard. And so I couldn't use the free version of StreamYard. And so they want like, I think you guys have covered like already my month of StreamYard. So thank you for that. Because StreamYard, like they want like, I don't know, it's like $70 for like a month. I don't know. It's not that cheap. But anyway, I do pay for that. And you guys are helping me to be able to stream because like, yeah, you only get like a limited amount of hours for free. So, I've been paying for that. And I remember like I always hear Charlie in my head saying, don't put money into your channel until you're monetized. And I was like, yeah, I want to stream.
Yeah, like
so I get it. I do get it, but I wanted to I wanted to be able to stream. I didn't want to have that limited amount of hours. So yeah, I do appreciate it.
I think like because I like during the pandemic I got so much like random stuff and equipment and I use OBS and yeah, I don't know, like I probably might use like Stream Elements or something like that in the future, but I always learned how to like do it on the cheap but with like stuff to have fun with like my avatar. Let me see if
I didn't know until
I didn't get a gift.
Like I didn't know, Cam. So I like tried it was just one day there was something that I really wanted to stream about and it was like you've exceeded your hours and I was like fuck. So I like in a panic just quickly just bought it. I was just like whatever. Anyways, but I do appreciate you guys so much. How many patrons do we think she has?
I think she'll probably get about 12, I think.
Well, the thing is on Patreon, you can sign up for free. It doesn't mean you're actually paying for the content. Right now she has 78 members on Patreon and it's 20.62 Australian per month. So yeah.
That's really
78 members, one post, 20.63 per month is the lower one. And then the higher one is
no, babe. I think that the Patreon 20.62 a month is how much they're making off of Patreon because I have subscribed. I am almost positive that's that thing, the 20.62 a month is how much they're actually making because my friend Cassandra, the one that I went to go see, like I showed you guys like the John Wick, she was in the John Wick movie and stuff. When I would go onto her Patreon, I think I showed it on a stream one time. It showed like that she's making like, you know, 2,200 or something like that off of like Patreon like this month or something like that. I'm pretty sure that it says the total of how much they're making.
Oh, well, here it says access exclusive benefits starting at $8.50 a month. Okay. Wait, here we go. So
would include. So
let's just quickly read this. So for $8.50 Australian dollars a month, you get live streams. What?
Yeah, I'm literally looking at my buddies. He makes $1,309 a month. He has 464 members. That doesn't include everybody.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, so she has one paid member on.
Well, she might have a couple of the lowest tier.
2 or 3, yeah, something like that, I guess.
So for $8.50 Australian per month, you get live streams, general support, exclusive voting power. For super membership for 25 Australian a month, you get the same stuff. You get live streams, general support, exclusive voting power, member shout outs, digital downloads, right?
I have to comment on something that Rowley's saying in the chat. OBS might have a bit more of a different like learning curve because it's not like the user interface doesn't have like kind of like those built-in tutorials and stuff, but they have a great grassroots community of a bunch of people that will help you use plugins and expand your bays and your decks and stuff like that and help you like achieve stuff, whether it be like a forum on the actual OBS site or GitHub or Reddit. There's a lot of people using it to do like very expansive things. So it's
but she used to have one like, here. So I saw earlier she had one here that said
super
no, there was another one and it won't let me click
there was
here
3.
now.
Yeah,
And it said you could get a 10-minute phone call with our girl for like
Yeah.
$70 a month or something.
Which is fucking weird. Why would anybody?
But now
why
that I
would you want
can't
that?
get to that now, so I don't know whether she removed that or not.
Will I be ordering a cameo from her? No, no.
No. Look, the fact that I gave her my membership money for a few months here was like bad enough. I feel like I'm done with that.
This is recon.
Honestly.
It's recon. It's worth it.
Yeah. Okay, now I have like 15 million tabs open and I started off with like 3. So, let's just get started with this. And welcome in everybody. I'm sorry I have not paid very much attention to the chat. There is so much going on, and once I get this started, I'll see if I can turn on the thingy so that you guys can see who's getting gifted, because that's a shame that you can't see that.
And I'm only hanging out for about another hour. I'm gonna go take my meds real quick. And
I don't plan to stay on for too much longer. I know I always fucking say that. Okay, I know.
It's okay. It's okay if you hang on and keep your new members entertained. Then I fall asleep to your voice because that's fun. Hang on. Go ahead and play it. I'm listening on my wireless.
I'm just gonna play the start of this, and then we're gonna go and look at the tarot that she said was so accurate. Okay, 6 hours later. Yeah, exactly.
For people's notifications,
I'll turn her up.
People to come in case they've missed my community.
Hold on, I am going to refresh just to see whether we got.
Take a minute for people's notifications.
Previously, chat replay wasn't available, so now we have chat replay. But we do not have closed captions, unfortunately. I'm sorry, guys. Yes. Look, I'll just see where we get to. And you guys are all insomniacs, and I love it because you guys are awake at the same hours as me. And I am so sorry. I feel really bad that I haven't said hi to every single person coming in because I usually do that, but it was just like so much going on. So, and like I'm new to all this membership stuff, and I will try and figure out like how to make it so you can see. Oh, Jenny Lynn, you made an emoji for me. What does it look like? All right, I'm gonna hit play.
Take a minute for people's notifications to get hit, for people to come in case they've missed my community tab post or are just unaware of the current circumstances. I hope everyone's having a good day. Yeah, it's been a crazy week.
What's up, Cam?
I just love her breathing. It's you. Oh. You can hear the panic in her breathing. It's like, yeah, it's been a crazy day. Like it's just been silly, right? She is freaking the fuck out.
I think we found out before she found out.
Yeah, I think so too. Didn't she say like
because
she
our girl, she sleeps until fucking midday. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All right, let's see. Because I didn't see the start of the stream because every person that I watched didn't check the start. So I just want to see how she first comes on and what her behavior is like. Okay.
Oh, and guys, I'm to those subscribing on Twitch, I'm definitely doing both a game stream. Come hell or high water, I'm finally doing both a game stream and a locale stream, or just talking stream. We'll probably do locales. We're also going to talk about horror movies and stuff. If you're familiar with
I love listening to Cam streaming.
I have a lot to say about some upcoming movies and stuff like that, because there's the Garbage Day thing comes from Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2, and I completely was not aware that they were doing a remake of the first one that's already hitting theaters. And so like me and Pete's and Kyle are like kind of like freaking out about like, when are we going to go to the theaters so we can watch Begonia? You know, like we need to catch up with these movies that are coming out. I was like, so fuck down, man. Like it's my last month of this assignment, and I've definitely been working my butt off. So, but yeah, keep an eye out this weekend, guys, and get some content from Cam,
please. And I will obviously let you guys know over here on YouTube when Cam is going to go live on Twitch. But I would appreciate if everybody goes and follows him up over there, just so that you can be on top of it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to play something funny.
She's not wearing the same thing as yesterday. Yesterday she was wearing the strappy yellow one when she went for a walk, which was hilarious. But yeah, she was wearing a strappy one. Now she's wearing the t-shirt version, which is even more boobage, honestly. Welcome in, Lex.
Nothing fits.
Everything's a bit booby, isn't it?
She just
Also, yes, thank you very much, Lily. And thank you to my beautiful mods for taking care of everything and saying hi to everybody. I've been like very distracted over here. A lot going on. So
Squirrel
thank you
with a
very
gun.
much, my lovely, lovely mods. I appreciate you.
I have seen Squirrel with a Gun. I've also been thinking about getting that like rat shaker or rat squeezer game. But I've also got like I've also got like 2 trippy games, but I don't know. They're a little bit dark. I have Mouthwashing and Eclipsium. I think I talked about them last time. But I actually have funny games and stuff. I have funny games.
Her favorite her favorite colors are sunshine yellow and red, if you didn't know. When she used to have so many kids in her chat, she would repeat that like about 10 times per stream. Yes, it's one of her favorite colors, this piss yellow. Dehydrated piss yellow, if I'm honest.
Man, I've had a very eventful like birth.
Sorry.
It's like a trucker piss bottle yellow.
Ew.
Day, Thanksgiving, and now this. Oh gosh, it's just there's a lot going on. So we are just gonna go ahead. Like I said, I'm just gonna wait a minute. So man, it's weird not seeing the like
yes, McDonald's colors or the ketchup and mustard colors.
The super chat icon. I keep looking up and I'm like, something's different. It's like, it's not there, Rosie. Yeah, duh.
Do you know what's weird is like when I was doing like studying advertising and marketing, they actually like tell you that like the colors red and yellow next to each other is subliminally encourages like people to want to eat. Like it encourages hunger, which is so weird.
It's green, red, and together. It's green, red, and yellow together. It's why you typically see them incorporated into delis and sub sandwich shops and stuff.
Well, yes, it's McDonald's colors, but it's old, like sort of psychology. It's strange, huh?
So, hello. Hey, chick. There's lots of chatter before I got here. Buddha, thank you so much. By the way, okay. Hey, Demery, can I still call you Demery, girl?
Love you, Raleigh. Everybody hugs to Raleigh. Raleigh is one of the hardest working people that I know, and also the most supportive and the most beautiful. Everybody here, you guys are all pretty lovely, to be honest. So please, everybody hugs and hearts in the chat for each other. Group hug, team fart. Love you all.
I actually like Jammy Witchy. That's cute. That's really cute. I like your username a lot. Let me see here. So yeah, lots of people in here. Highlight Pink and Buddha and Demery, of course. Tam, Lauren. Scrolling. My apologies. Lagandra, Shanja, Honey, Slay. Barbie Girl, Lily.
Oh God.
Conchi.
You're already on one?
I'm already on. Well, I'm already on one because I love that she like obsesses over Lagandra Stranja. And it's like, like I worked with them, and I think that she would fucking hate you, Rosie. She would fucking hate you.
Yeah. Well, she has a user in there with that name. I think that's why.
That's sacrilege to me. I don't think that anybody should be taking that name and using it.
Yeah.
Cheese. Carmela, hello. Crunchberry. Life. Hattie Tatty.
Ooh. AYE, you shouldn't have. Thank you. I'm going to have a look right now. Thank you, Ash. You're so sweet.
Hamlet, Oasis, Good Life Tree.
Good night, Dinosaur Lung. Have a good sleep. We'll see you on the replay, hopefully.
Treason, Cassandra, Jessa, Tori, Marcy. Hey, girl.
Millie.
Wait, listen, can you hear?
Yeah.
Oh, she was
snorting.
She was snoring like real loud and kicking her legs around. She's in a dream. She's running.
Oh, she is running. It's here. She's breathing all heavy.
Yeah, she's running.
Haunting.
Sorry if you guys hear snoring. She's literally, her head is right next to me. So,
hey, girl, good to see you.
But I could just say team fort and just say that I'm farting.
Yeah, just farting.
No, I would
I'm
never.
surprised you don't hear me like farting like in the early AM when like I wake up and stuff like that. Like I'm fucking Fortin sometimes.
Ew.
I
Anyway,
just had that
anyway.
salad too.
Yeah, Millie was like running in her sleep, like full, like her body was like shaking around, her tail was moving, everything was moving. She probably thought like there's a bunny, something.
Good to see you. Lauren, Lisa, Mel's, Moose, Aliax, lots of names in here. Nightshade.
Guys, I swear I'm not worried. I feel very chill about this. I was not completely 100% relying on you guys for my entire income at all. Like, I swear I'm fine is like the energy I'm getting from this.
Just wanting you guys to know I do care about you. I'm gonna kind of establish that at this beginning of the live stream, and like she's preying on vulnerable, lonely people. She always has. It's like the people that came into her thing thinking that she was like on some sort of health kick remind me of like the people like on Facebook like posts and stuff like that, like that fall for like AI or something, like just like forwards from grandma type people.
Thank you, Ashley. Thank you for the emojis, and thank you for becoming a member. And I'm gonna have a look at the emojis in a minute. And thank you so much. You are so sweet. Have a good sleep, okay? We'll see you for your stream tomorrow, which we will plug.
Yeah, Sugar Honey. I was gonna say, like, she's super unbothered, but made a Twitch, a Patreon, and Cameo, like, super fucking quickly. And it sounds so desperate because it's like, why do you want to go to Twitch? You don't even play video games.
Well, to be fair, she didn't promote her Twitch. I didn't see her promote the Twitch, but I think she already had the Twitch account because obviously she was following Zachary Mike. Like, I've got a Twitch account because I follow you. So I don't know if people just found her Twitch.
Well, and the thing is, like, yes, you can still have like you can just dedicate your channel to just chatting streams, but just chatting, people like on Twitch expect you to be like real, like well versed in like media. They really do.
Yeah.
They expect you to be like paying attention to the shit that they're gonna see. Maybe like they'll get an ad for a movie or something like that, interrupting your stream, and they'll expect that you know what is going on, like what's going on with TV and movies. Roz habitually rewatches Grey's Anatomy or Gilmore Girls or some fucking like yesteryear bullshit because she's like, it's my comfort show. And it's like, I don't know. I think you're just getting ideas about like how to manipulate people with like fake ailments off of like Grey's Anatomy and stuff like that.
No.
That's just my thought.
No, you're right.
Rosie, don't let this discourage you. You do.
The thing is, and even if she doesn't know about like topics, current events, etc., like you need to at least be entertaining. Like, there are people on there who are literally like putting their full ass on plastic chairs. Like, you gotta, it's competitive over there, and you can't swear and you can't say certain things. You do have to be very careful on Twitch. Right?
You watch Grey's, Lil? I was always turned off to Grey's Anatomy because I only saw like one scene, and it was like involving this song that got played to death. That like I only ever had one roommate for like 3 months before like I moved out like back on my own, and his like on and off again girlfriend played like the "If I Lay Here, Will You Just Lay Here and Just Forget the World." And and like that was in a scene in Grey's Anatomy that got like shown like over and over. People were like, oh my god, this big climactic moment, and the song was already enough. And so I've never seen it.
Welcome to Team Fort.
Fortin. It's Fortnite.
No, I'm saying thank you to Elle for joining Team Fort.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think on Twitch you do have to be a little bit more careful about the way that you speak, and
she can't talk about the shit that she talks about. She'll get snatched up faster than she did on YouTube. Honestly, you really can't.
Yeah.
Even I play better on Twitch because honestly, Twitch is just like funner. It's just like more fun.
Yeah, and it's like I think for you, like Twitch was more like it was freeing because you didn't have exactly the same audience as what you would have on YouTube. It's a different type of audience, and also like people coming in who are just literally interested in the game that you're playing or whatever,
Yeah, it was people that were like interested in like the media and stuff that I talked about, and also like people that like followed me on my Twitch thing probably like a year into my YouTube. I made a Twitch to play video games and didn't really do much with it. So yeah, I like it. It's fun. I like my
Hey,
friends on
Cam.
Twitch.
Hey guys, I'm gonna press play and I'm gonna go pee. I'm gonna take a big fat hot piss, just so you all know.
Content you didn't get many super chats or members. I
Well,
mean,
mute
I
your
disagree.
microphone.
I feel like I definitely
Pipe it into my audio.
I got more than many other people. So I mean, if you look in the last month, yeah, I got like a lot of wish lists over that kind of stuff. But there's also just, I mean, I've been on YouTube for 2 years, so it kind of comes and goes in phases, right? So yeah. So in case you missed the update, your girl was hit by the demonetized demon up here on the land of the YouTubes. So, you know, as I've said in the past, making an income on YouTube is a privilege. It is something that most people never get to do in their life. And it is something that I've been able to do now for probably over a year. And yeah, after like the last updates I gave you guys, I had a couple videos here and there that hit. They were like age restricted. One was removed, and then I appealed it, and they put it back up and age restricted.
They should have all been age
restricted. A lot of those videos, what was so like frustrating to me, was I was getting these not these appeals, excuse me. I was getting these hits or whatever, but wherever that they put the timestamp, one time the timestamp was the end of the video. Like the video length was like 22 minutes and 22 seconds. And it was literally like the last second of my outro. And then another one, it was just me talking about a random topic that had nothing to do with food or certain behaviors, of which are the reason that this demonetization is happening. Yeah,
well,
and I mean,
now you know how it feels to be mass reported.
Like, this is not fun nor fresh.
I had videos.
We are not thriving. We are not jazzed about this. This is not a joyous occasion by any stretch of the imagination. Nor am I going to pretend that it's that way, right? But at the end of the day, it was a job, and jobs come and go. And I have done what I can do. I have appealed. And given what I know from what happened to Amber, from what's happening to other people on the internet, the fact that it's even before today, before this happened, by the way, or no, I'm going to stress that later. Sorry, I just got a notification and it distracted me. What was I going to say? I was talking about something and then my ADHD went, you know how it goes. Hold on, I need some water. I forgot what the fuck I was saying. But anyway, YouTube is a job. Jobs come and go. I've done what I can. And based on what I'm seeing and all of that, and the fact that even before today, I saw a lot of talk about how other people in other communities are being very negatively impacted by the AI moderation that's going on YouTube's side. That's impacting a lot of people, not just me. Like, this isn't just like Rosie's a victim to me YouTube. That's not the situation here. Ultimately,
it seems that that's exactly how it's going to turn. Like, she's already saying, like, it's not this, it's not me being a victim of YouTube and stuff. But then she goes on. I know later in the stream she goes on to kind of say, like, that's basically what it is. They're not checking their shit, and it's like, Roz, I was getting like reports and stuff that had the exact same thing because you and people that you sent mass reported me. And so
she's basically saying she's done nothing wrong, which is fucking bullshit.
Well, no, like we literally like watched her take like what, 2 like 8 ibuprofen and then take 8 more ibuprofen and then like her like double up on her medication and shit like that. It's beyond dangerous, like what she's showcasing. It's not just like medical misinformation. It's literally like shit that if somebody's not careful and they like, if they believed in what she was saying, they could potentially get hurt. Or
if somebody tries to copy her and at her size, just the simple fact of like, if somebody is Rosie's size with her breathing issues and thinks, well, Rosie can take Ativan and 4 ibuprofen and edibles and kava or kratom all at the same time, then so can I. That's so dangerous. I feel like I need to like put this like maybe like I need to, because you can like decide what topic like your stream is about. I think it needs to be like, for me, I'm just gonna make it like education, because like, girl, don't copy this bitch.
And here's like the biggest thing too is just somebody her size is completely relying on eating on camera and eating large amounts on camera. There's very little deviation from her content at this point, because I think that she knew that she's like perpetuating the type of people that would come in either to make fun of her or goon on her content. That's real. Like, I can't think of any outliers there except for maybe like girl world people that maybe still believe in her mission.
A couple of older ladies who feel sorry for her, or a couple of people who are in the same sort of situation as her who feel bad for her. Aside from that, no, it's just trolls and like
super unhealthy food. Yeah. Okay. Or yeah, Kristen, super unhealthy shit. Just like unhealthy, not hey, I'm really figuring out like like I've seen some of Chris's cooking, and it's like complete meals. Like she talks about like a meal. I hate when she says like meal, and it's literally like a freaking bowl of slop. Whereas like you watch somebody like Chris or Oz or something, and it's like courses, well thought out,
and they're not sitting there shoving it in their face and talking about how they like struggle with X, Y, and Z. It's not the same.
She always needed to eat on camera, and it's just, I haven't eaten today, maybe not since like da 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 da, and it's like, come on, Roz. Somebody like your size doesn't freaking get to be as big as they do. I freaking lost it when she said I was on the Mormon church's basketball team. The church did not have a sports team, guys. That's not
maybe, but she would have been the bench warmer.
There was no. It was a pretty small, in relative like to the community, like it's a church, but the idea that they had like a league, that's like something out of a freaking movie from like the 1980s or something. That is not something that happened during her lifetime.
The one thing I do believe is that she won that belching contest at Mormon Girls Camp. I believe that one. I do believe that.
Man,
she's never. Story was true.
She's never really let like a good burp out, and I have had plenty of friends.
No, she's had some good ones.
I have had so many dainty lady friends that have let out monstrous, gaseous, scary. Like when they burp, you feel it in your stomach because there's so much space. That is, and yeah, it like gets chills.
But I do believe that she did maybe win that contest, only because she can like drink so much fucking soda.
Yeah, possibly, potentially. But yeah.
The only other thing that I thought was like, if you are, I don't know how much the Mormons are for young girls doing things like belching and playing sports. I don't know. I'm not very well versed in this type of thing, but I don't know how much the Mormon church is encouraging girls to play sport or do belching. Doesn't really seem to fit the
it just, well, I mean, even if it was typical like that, it would just be sort of like just any other freaking church. It wouldn't be like that, because there was definitely like a gym in my church where we would definitely like have like activity days and stuff like that. I was involved in I was like a youth pastor and youth leader for, I don't know, about 2, maybe like 1.5 years and stuff, like kind of like moving into high school. And I just, just moved away because I just didn't really feel like that was where I wanted to be. And I just didn't. It wasn't like trauma. It wasn't anything like that. Yeah, like sure, there were like activities and stuff like that, but that just kind of like highlights that the church that she was at sounds even more like a normal church where they're just like wanting to have fun and be inclusive and stuff, and have like something for like people your age to fucking do that doesn't involve like.
Look, at the end of the day, Rosie engages in harmful content. Like she's actually physically doing the harmful content, and And that could be seen as glorifying it. I think that is like the reason why a lot of reactions haven't been taken down, is because they're not actively doing that behavior themselves. They are responding to it. They are recontextualizing it. They are giving commentary on it. It's very different to actively engaging and glorifying the behavior.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Ozzy says, I've never heard of this extracurricular activity. She just dropped it yesterday, just out of the blue. And like
the basketball thing, she said it
Yeah.
before.
Has she really?
Yeah, she has.
I've never heard it before. I honestly have
She
never
said
heard
it. I can find it. Cam, you've seen it before because we've talked about it before, I'm pretty sure.
Really? I must have
Yeah,
blocked it out because it just didn't seem
maybe.
related. I'm just like, that's bullshit, so I don't need to spend that much time. Yeah, like we did have we did like all-nighters, which is like we stay up all night. We've got like video games and pizza and stuff in youth group, and like we play hide and seek around the church and stuff, and we had a graveyard behind our church, which is even spookier. Yeah, stuff like that, but not that's like church stuff. Yeah.
Welcome in, everybody coming in, and to everybody who is new here, I appreciate you joining us. Marcus and Raven, welcome in. We are just going to just watch the start of this because we missed the start of this earlier today, and then we're going to go on to watch a tarot reading that Rosie said was so accurate, and I want to listen for little clues of things that might have happened. Thank you, Lilith, for posting the mental health assistance lines. Everybody protect your peace. If you find this type of stuff triggering, just log out, click off. I won't be offended. She does tend to talk about some pretty triggering things. Today, I think we might be fairly safe. But yeah, just protect your peace. If it starts getting funny, you start feeling weird, just click out, and I'll put timestamps or something in the description. Okay.
They're making changes and enforcing things far more strictly than they ever have because they're dealing with a lawsuit among other social media platforms, and it's about, at the end of the day, money. That's what it's about.
Not really, because if they were making good money off you, they wouldn't fully demonetize your channel.
Yeah, Rosie, I don't think you understand how much money Google fucking
Yeah, you are
makes.
the smallest little fry on the planet compared to
delusional to not know the investor activity, the advertiser activity. She's just like, it's about making money, and it's like,
also,
Rosie,
what do we call this? This is the smallest. This is the smallest little fart in the butt crack of the smallest niche in the tiniest little corner of the fucking internet ever. And you're like, that's more money. You're making a couple grand a month max. It's not really that, girl.
I don't even think
you aren't really losing them or gaining them much.
Mm-hmm.
But go on.
And look, it's like, if they can trim the fat, for lack of a better analogy,
you just were looking for an excuse to use that.
Yeah, they're gonna cut out something that is, you're not actually generating what they want. Okay, you're not actually expanding. You stopped at 50K because you stopped doing that predatory vertical live stream stuff, and guess what? You have just been going backwards. They're not going to see that and be like, well, yeah, she's got a whole lot of potential. She just goes back to showing kids how fat she gets and how much she eats on camera. We could really let that go, because they have investors, Rosie. They have fucking, also, you fucking put your shit onto the kids' YouTube, where Chris and Britt were able to find you showing up on YouTube Kids because you didn't click that fucking button, because you knew exactly what you were doing with that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And even though I have not all of the content that was affected was all content that was about a year ago or older. The
welcome.
Most recent piece of content that was ever impacted was one from 9 months ago that got removed.
Rosie, hold on.
Other than that, all of my life.
this is another thing that like I want to bring up about the mass reporting thing, because the things that like I started getting hit for were things that were a year and a half old or even older than that. They were as old as when Foodie first went to freaking Kuwait. That's how old they were. I was getting popped for stuff that was like people were watching stuff from when Foodie was in Kuwait.
Oh, we know that she was
time.
like, we know that like there were people in her mod team that were encouraging people to report certain timestamps, and when that happens over and over and over and over again, yeah, like eventually it's gonna happen.
Yeah, and
Like,
so she's
you're
just
gonna
like,
get shut
I
down.
don't, and she's like, I don't understand like why that was. And it's like, well, there's a tool that Zachary Michael shows where you can literally talk in some of the, you can type in like some of the things that you've said, and it goes and searches the transcripts for your videos. They're gonna find that because people fucking hate you, Rosie, because you're a horrible human being. They're right to hate you. Or I don't know. I mean, depends on how you view hate, but they're right to hold you accountable for your actions. And this is how it feels. I was making jokes. I wasn't being serious. You let out damaging misinformation and glorifying of addiction and cyclical, like devious behavior over and over and over again. You're lucky that you
Welcome
lasted
to
this
Team
long.
Fart Runs. Welcome to Team Fart.
Don't fart.
Everybody who's
Don't
joining,
fart if you have the runs.
welcome to Team Fart. You are all amazing. Yeah, so the tarot that we're gonna watch was somebody who read it for her, and she was like, oh my god, it was like so accurate. And I think like it was relating to the whole Jeff situation. So that's why I just want to like watch 5 more minutes of this and then jump over and watch a bit of the tarot. If you guys are all on board with that.
I think I got a half hour in me, and then I'm gonna lay down, but I'll listen to you.
Okay. Yeah. So let's keep it moving.
My lives have remained untouched. The eating content has not been the issue as far as I've known and seen. So yeah, at the end of the day, my YouTube paycheck has been yoinked from me. I was very excited because I felt I did a decent month. I was, you know, it was my birthday month. The birthday stream went really well. I had been grinding, you know, and that's been taken from me.
Hey, so thank you for coming in, my bud. I got
Welcome to Team Fart's List of Mystique. Thank you for joining. You now have one emoji.
Like, and it's not being paid out, even though I earned it. Bro, that blows. Let's just be real. So, but in the meantime, I am going to go ahead and I'm going to read the statement that I made.
Hang on.
People who haven't seen the community chat post.
Sorry, I am almost positive that if you lose monetization, you're losing the ability to fucking continue to make money. So she's already dry begging, like, I'm not going to get paid out. I'm almost positive that when you get demonetized, you get everything up to the date that you've been demonetized on your next.
I don't think she's going to get, nope, I don't, because her AdSense account has been put on hold. So I don't think she's going to get any of.
Well, then that's a little bit different.
Yeah, I don't think she's going to get any of November's money. So yeah, no, seriously, I'm pretty sure that's what happened. I'm going to investigate. Everyone was saying that's what happened to Amber, because like she literally just was demonetized a couple days before payday and like wasn't going to get it.
I have to research this because I can see both her and Amber lying. And maybe other people like not having the experience of being demonetized, like these death vats. So
well, just have a Google and see, but I'm pretty sure it's like something to do with when you get demonetized, your AdSense account gets fully frozen.
Babe, I'm legit just gonna ask Frankie. Frankie's gonna know straight up.
Is she being demonetized?
No. Oh yes, she actually has she's had other channels. She's been an animator. She is an animator. Okay. She animated on Terrifier.
Well, too. You'd have to have been demonetized, or you could just Google it. But anyway, I'm gonna
ask her.
Okay.
Who haven't gone and read it, just to kind of cover some of the bases here, and then we'll talk a bit further about specific things. So, how does this work?
Right.
Okay, I'm not gonna try to force it. Never mind. So this is a text post that I made on Patreon, and the title of it is A New Era. So I'm gonna just be reading from my screen, and I won't be looking at. I haven't really been looking at the chat at all because I've been trying to remain focused. And I've got a lot I need to verbally say to you guys. So I'm gonna read this, and then we're gonna go. So
I believe that you're correct, board girl.
Mhm.
From what I've gathered, I believe that's true.
Well, I
If
love
you
that for them.
monetize your money doesn't get paid out. Yeah, good.
If you get to monetize
That's
your
why
money.
you just don't rely on fucking YouTube for your paycheck, girls.
Well,
Like, it's
damn.
nice. It's a bit extra. It's lovely. I appreciate it very, very much. But it's like, it's extra. I'm not going to rely on that to pay my bills, you know?
Well, you know what? I kind of wanted to be like a little bit hopeful for like people that might be like wrongfully demonetized or like lose monetization because of like
Well, but
reporting, but
if they get remonetized, they can probably request for that to
pull
come
it back,
to go
pull it
back,
in. Yeah.
you know?
I don't know. I just love that for both of them. Love that for them. That's how you actually use the love that for them.
Super
thing.
chats get paid. Yeah, so I think super chats may get paid perhaps, but I don't think that any ads or anything else that you've gotten
Oh,
from, like,
yeah.
previous stuff that month.
Well, that makes more sense.
Yeah, I'm not sure. But let's just see, I guess.
Okay.
I'll do some research.
Hello, friends. Today, YouTube decided to demonetize my channel.
She's gonna read the shit.
Oh God, we already read that. Yeah.
We read it, so I'm just skipping over it.
Like a tipping page if people don't have those options for any reason. But again, I don't expect people to just directly do handouts if they're not inclined to. That's not something that I expect from anyone. So the next best option is I have obviously the Patreon set up, the cameos, which I think are really fun. And it was something I was really looking forward to doing. It's just really unfortunate that I had to.
Welcome to Team Fart, bookish Ashley. Bookish Ashley. Welcome to Team Fart.
To do it in this circumstance, because I was honestly thinking about rolling out like in the next like week or two. Could you upload your old videos to other platforms? Probably. In fact, once the appeal situation is figured out, I'm gonna need to figure out how to rip videos off of my YouTube, and I think I will re-upload them behind the Patreon paywall. I may have to
hold on. She said at the end of this stream she's not deleting any of her content because that would fuck up the appeal process. So I just want to hear her what she says here. Where did Team Fart come from? Team Fart came from, and I'm always happy to play it. Always feel free to ask. Always feel free to ask. This is where Team Fart came from because like Rosie farts all the time, and it's quite the debate. There are a lot of people who say that wasn't a fart.
I only heard Pulpy say that. I literally only had heard.
Well, but Cam, you also there was another fart that you said wasn't a fart. You're never like you usually not. Team fart.
That was the floor. Yeah, I didn't think that the floor was the fart.
No, no, the bed in the hospital. You were like that wasn't a fart, and I was like, I want to believe
it was not a fart. It's a pneumatic.
Okay,
thing.
so this is why Team Fart exists because hello, Team Fart. Here we go.
This I definitely think was a fart. I definitely think
that was definitely a fart. I'm sorry.
Shit.
Like
before she said shit, it literally sounded like just like a poot. And I feel like that's what she would let out, like stretching down to like or like bending down to kind of pick up the fallen tripod.
He admitted today that it was a fart.
Because of Chantal, okay. You should have listened.
Okay, got it. Ruthie is fighting right now. Okay, ready? Just one more time. No one can change my mind. That was air coming out of a butt.
It felt like compressed air coming out of a butt. Like she reached down and like compressed the gut, and like it happens. Like I'm sure it's happened to me before, probably. Probably. And
for anybody who's new here, this is my first day of having memberships, and I did it honestly to be a little bit shady. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, well,
it's not shady. You mean petty, or like
shady and petty and just whatever. But I'm not that petty. But I was just like, well, what a better day. Like, I think other stuff started happening like on my actual birthday, and I was like, oh, I got a second birthday. I got a second birthday today because Rosie got demonetized. Look, I don't think it's going to be forever. I think she'll probably bounce back. I think all the girls will bounce back, but it's like it couldn't have happened to a better girl.
Probably. In fact, once the appeal situation is figured out, I'm going to need to figure out how to rip videos off of my YouTube, and I think I will re-upload them behind the Patreon paywall.
Welcome to Team Fart, Lexi. I hope you enjoy your one emoji that you have at the moment, because it's $1 to be Team Fart and have one emoji.
I may have to completely clear out my catalog of past videos, kind of like how Amber did, for me to be remonetized. Correct, Katie. I will not be paid for anything. I was, like I said, I was quite proud of my paycheck that I earned, and I'm not. I mean, unless I guess I win the appeal. I think if I win the appeal, I'll get paid. But the reality is, I'm not expecting to win the appeal, guys. I'm just not. I'm being realistic with this. So I think the reason I'm so okay is I live a life where I have the stability to know that in a month or two, I'm not going to be on the streets.
Yeah,
it will make our life exponentially more difficult. And if I don't get resolutions within a certain time frame, then there may be cause for concerns. But I have time to figure this out.
She's so full of shit.
I cannot stress this enough. I love YouTube, and I'm part of YouTube for the love of the game. I say that phrase a lot because I feel like it just summarizes how I feel. I don't want to abandon my platform entirely. You guys have supported me through so much. And I'm speaking to my audience right now. I know there's a lot of lurkers here right now, a lot of people watching with other types of intention that I'm just not even.
I was looking for the Callie soundbite. If
Somebody asked,
right before Christmas beach.
Jen is asking, can you add emojis while you're streaming? Do you want to see if I can add them as like a managing member or managing?
No, it's fine. I don't want to get too distracted, guys, because it's already 5 o'clock here, and I'm gonna have to feed the animals soon. But I will check out everything after the fact. I'm not doing it right now. Sorry, I've got to like sit down and like do it and check it.
The members are hungry for emojis.
Oh, Ash,
you guys will have emojis.
Ash sent me emojis too. I need to like open them up, and it's a process to get them uploaded and all of that. So I will do it, but not at this moment.
Not even acknowledging. But to my supporters,
you guys know how fucking easily distracted I am. Okay, I can't be distracting myself further. Poppy admitted that he needs recalibration. He hasn't been able to recalibrate yet, so we will need to circle back with him on the topic of Team Fart. Okay, well, I've got a few pieces of evidence that I can show him, so I might just have to put them up on Twitter in the next couple of days. There's plenty of farting going on over here. It's just undercover.
Yeah,
I want you to know that I value.
Sorry, Cam.
I said I just farted, and I fart under the covers too.
Ew! And welcome to Team Fart, Timo. Thank you very much for joining Team Fort. And you guys aren't going to be called farts or something. It's just like, I know that you guys all love some farts, and farts are funny. And I was like, if I'm going to do memberships on a whim, like last minute, that's all I can think of.
What you have done for my life, and I'm not going to just abandon you because YouTube's yoinked my check.
But you might, but you will. You're saying basically you have to go over and join a whole new platform if you want to watch my members' content.
I have to be logical. I have to understand that, like, money talks and money keeps me fed.
We could call them cutie fat tooties because she does some fat toots.
And money keeps the lights on. Money keeps the Wi-Fi going. Money keeps the cell phone on.
Thanks,
you know?
friends.
So does Patreon still limit how much often long you can stream? I don't.
I think we say forts because it's like girl. That's my reasoning anyway.
I also like it sounds more like forts with the Australian accent. I would also like to clarify if somebody Dutch ovened me, I would break up with them. I would not. I would not let you do that. I'm sure somebody probably has done that, but like maybe my feelings have gotten stronger since then. Well, no, actually, I don't think anybody's ever done that to me. If anybody did that to me, it'd be done. I'm done. Done.
Good thing you don't live here. No, I'm kidding.
Why are you gonna Dutch oven me? Do you Dutch oven yourself?
I think you'd be into it.
Fuck no, I wouldn't. Also,
you would.
Millie's farting enough for like she's hotboxing.
I know, right? She literally
the bedroom with farts.
She literally does. Oh my god, this full screen. My god, girl.
All right,
my god, you're greasy.
Look at her big old head. Oh,
I don't know. Didn't know that was a thing. 1 second.
Thanks, friends. I appreciate your support, darling. Love you, girls.
Oh, thank God. Oh, there is no limit to how long a single live stream can be on Patreon, as creators can stream up to 12 hours at a time, but they are limited to a total of 100 hours of media storage per month across all live streaming and video uploads. Okay. Well, that's that should be okay, because if I'm doing YouTube and Patreon, that should be fine.
No, I don't think that's gonna cut it, Roz. I don't think that's gonna cut it. They're paying money. Damn, those are fresh. Those are some fresh stretchies.
I don't know what I'm looking at.
Those are stretch marks that are fresh. When you think that the skin can't stretch anymore, it's stretching more, and then they get darker. Yeah, because usually like they settle in. I have like stretch marks on like my abs, by my hips. I know like a lot of
happens. There's no shame in it, but I mean, like I have never noticed this dark coloration previously.
Yeah, it's because they're like fresh, and also probably her circulation is really bad, I think. Yeah, I don't mind stretch marks or anything. Like people have them on their ass and their thighs, and sometimes
happens.
Happens.
What's the opposite of a bicep? Like, you know how like you have an ass, but it's like concave. Like an instep. No, okay, never mind.
Opposite of a bicep, a blumpkin.
Yeah, that should be fine. But that means I might have to. Well, yeah, I could slow roll out the re-uploads of the removed content from YouTube.
Yeah, I was thinking
tricep. This is all in the works. I've been.
I got big triceps. I wasn't expecting
jerking off. You get triceps from jerking it.
I wasn't expecting my biceps to continue after like I stopped working in heavy machinery, but damn, they are like not going away. Oh.
But the tricep is this one, and you get this one from jerking off.
No, you don't get it from jerking off.
You do.
I don't know.
They've been demonetized for only like 5 hours, so we're figuring it out. So, yeah. And like I said in my statement, I am, and I have been job hunting. I'm going to continue to not talk about the details of that, though.
You absolutely can. Well, they're both even, so I haven't been jerking it with both hands.
Yeah, sure, Lord, late, but YouTube's on thin ice with me personally. Yeah, highly recommend you watch the replay.
It's called The Stranger.
No.
When it's with the opposite hand.
No.
Anyway, this is going downhill.
That's when
should we watch some tarot, guys? Should we get back to some wholesome?
Yeah. Let's get.
So this was the first tarot. This was August 3rd. Then there was another one here, August 17th. And then there was another one here, September 7. So I'm going to start with the first one, August 3rd. And this, I think, was the one that she said was very much accurate. So I'm going to start off with this one. And I'm going to speed it up. Sorry. But if this lady loves Rosie, then you know I don't have much time for it.
Hello, and welcome to the Jimmy Jam Oracle. And today I'll do another Girl World reading, but we're doing it for Quirky Love Rosie. I think that's how you say it.
I think this lady has doves. I can hear them. This channel, I don't know if I really want to promo it at this point. We'll see. But it's called Jimmy Jam Oracle.
Or Quirky Love Rose, I'm not sure. It's actually a girl that I am not familiar with.
Goral?
One of my
a goral
favorite reaction channels has started covering her. So I thought she's becoming more popular. Maybe we can start doing her every so often. All right. So we're gonna. Oh, sorry. And you know when I welcome you guys,
get to a girl. Okay, wait.
Okay, so let's start. First card.
Now, all of my tarot girlies, Lilith, if you feel like it, you shouldn't be working so hard. You don't need to work. But feel free to give some interpretations. Anybody who does tarot, I'm open to it. I also do have pulled up, like maybe after this, I don't know if Brioche is here, but I have a reading that Brioche did. So we could watch that yet.
Card. It's Rosie's card. It's where she is currently. Justice. That's a good one, Justice. It says cause and effect, clarity and truth. Okay. So it seems like she's being represented right now by Justice in her current state. So whatever she's doing right now, it seems like she's telling the truth, or at the very least, she's telling her truth. Because you have to remember, sometimes these cards, they're from the perspective of the ready, I guess, the person who's having the redo on them, done on them. So like for example, Foodie Beauty Chantal, I get charity a lot from her, and we all know that, you know, she's not a charitable person. She might act like it, she might say she is, but we don't know where that money is going. So in her case, I don't know if she is telling the truth, or at the very least, she feels like she's telling the truth, and like these scales are balanced. Like her karma.
This reading was done August 3rd in my time, so that would be August 2nd in the USA this year. And Rosie said that she randomly stumbled across, because you know she searches her name. She stumbled across this reading and she said it was really accurate. That's why I'm interested in this one in particular.
Her karma is clean. That's how she's feeling in this moment. But what is her obstacle? The 8 of Swords. So
a whole 8 swords.
She's coming off, I think, looking like a victim. Because I believe the 8 of Swords is the card of self-victimization. Yes, it is, especially when it's upright.
Maybe it is accurate.
Imprisonment and entrapment. Like maybe she's feeling trapped by a situation and victimized by it.
I was actually thinking that my interpretation would be that she saw a bunch of swords, so she ate them.
Cam!
A really like strong feeling card. Let's move on to
Lilith says 8 of Swords can equal a self-made prison too.
A sword also represents the penis.
Which is
Cam! Don't offend the tarot girlies, please.
Sorry. I've done tarot. It's been
it's like
years.
Thoughts and
Madam.
I don't remember any of
it. Emotion she's having right now. It's whatever's sitting at the top of her mind. The 10 of Pentacles, and it is reversed. Pentacles are often about money. They could be about the body as well, as I've recently learned. But let's check the two. Okay, so it's reversed. It says fleeting success, lack of stability, lack of resources. She's feeling broke.
Andrea, be nice to Cam. I have to be on the ball and pause when he's speaking. That's the thing we're doing here.
Definitely not a lot of money coming in. It does say fleeting success and lack of stability. That
was accurate.
It could be job related, home related, but financially, I'm thinking it's like she can't get a job, or she has difficult getting work. And like I said, the lack of resources, the bank account is running nil. You know what I mean? All right.
Whoa, I feel like this could be a reading from right now. She's imprisoned herself. Her bank account's running low. I feel like this was like, maybe it was accurate. I think the only thing that Rosie read into this was about her love life, to be quite honest. So, whoa, this is like crazy seeing it in retrospect. Because she was doing quite well back then.
I was going to say, like, I'm curious, like, how Rosie, like, pulled away from this and said, like, wow, it was so positive. Like, I have so much optimism now. It's like, well, I don't know.
Well, maybe because it wasn't happening to her in the present. So all of the negative stuff wasn't happening in the present at the time, but she was seeing, like, I think there was something about her love life. Maybe it's in the next one, but these are relatively short, so we can watch like probably 1 or 2 of these. Let's just keep them moving. But whoa.
So what led to this situation? Let's check what the number 3 card is. A past foundation card. Oh, it's death.
Now, death is not necessarily a bad card. The death card, from what Lily told me, can be about new beginnings, fresh starts, opening new doors. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys.
Here we go. It is upright. It says end of cycle, beginnings, change, and metamorphosis. Okay, so at one point in the past, probably in the far past,
and I'm like trying to be all like nice about it. And Lily's like, yeah, death of her channel. Death of her job. Oh God. All right, guys. I was trying to do the right thing and say like death isn't always a bad thing. Lily, death of her channel. Looking straight up.
it could be childhood, it really any time. But typically a past foundation card is set pretty far back. It would seem like something drastic changed for her. And it would usually death is a pretty swift change as well. But yeah, so death is pretty much, it's a card of one door shuts and another door opens. Like whether the closing door is a bad door or a good door doesn't matter. And the opening door as well. It doesn't matter if it's a good change or a bad change. It's just one that happens, and it's one that was necessary to happen. So basically, like this change was written in the stars. It's fated, and it's also permanent, permanent as death. So we move on to the fifth card. It's another past foundation, but usually it describes something that happens a little bit more recent. We have the Four of Pentacles. So we have coin.
Money, 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 money. Right?
Money, perhaps. Four of Pentacles, it is reversed. It says greediness, stinginess, and possessiveness.
Maybe this isn't the one that Rosie said was super accurate.
No,
Maybe it was the next one, but fucking hell, it's so funny.
Yeah, maybe she didn't even want to show this one. She's like,
Oh,
hang on.
Like, I feel
just
like she saw this.
I just sent you something in chat in Discord that I feel like you're gonna like play because I'm just like I think that she saw and like reacted. Like it's just there's nothing turning out good. It's so fucking funny.
Okay. Cam sent me this. I haven't read it yet, but I'm gonna open it up because it's important, I suppose. Oh shit!
Yeah, so it does seem like Rosie does have an issue with.
Where'd I put it?
It's funny.
Where'd I put it? Oh no, hang on.
Where do I put it?
Where did I put it? Here. Mysterious old lady flips tarot card revealing a dude who looks exactly like me flying a hot air balloon into power lines. Me. Is that good? True. Oh dear. True. Very true. Oh God.
With money. It seems she has a lack of resources, and what resources she has, it seems like she's holding on. She's very possessive over it. If you look at the picture, you can see like the guy holding on to the coin with his hand, his feet, has it on his head. He's just holding on for dear life. But yeah, and it's a very negative feeling towards this. Like it
was a sign to get a fucking job and she didn't do it.
Not just, being savvy with your money. It's holding on to your money to the point to where it does come off as being really greedy, as being really stingy. Okay, so we move on to future influence. It's the sixth card. The Nine of Cups. Oh, the Nine of Cups is a good one. I believe it's the wish card, like a wish fulfillment card. Let's double check so I don't look silly. It says satisfaction, emotional stability. And yes, the satisfaction is like the wish granted, kind of. Like you're kind of getting what you want out of the situation. It also talks about luxury as well. It's funny that we go from like in the instability of the 10 of Pentacles.
Salmon, I'm starting to think that maybe it was the next reading that she said was accurate, which is fucking hilarious because this one's so good.
And we move on to what says emotional stability of the Nine of Cups. But it also talks about satisfaction, talks about luxury. So I can also see this as being like a stability in finances as well. I mean, for all we know, maybe her channel does kind of take off and she does become more popular with Girl World and the reaction channels. And if that's the case, like definitely her viewership would probably go up just from the reaction channels alone.
Well, that part was accurate, I suppose. And that she probably thought that was a good thing.
But let's move on to the seventh card. So this is her card. And we have the Page of Rods. So this page is usually associated with excitement, with like news. Like there's something to tell, whether it's good or bad. It's something that you want to yell from the rooftops. It also talks about like exploration and freedom, but in my feeling here is that there's news to be shared. Like she has something that she wants to say.
When did your channel get taken down, Cam? June, July, something like that.
I know I want to say like I was definitely like started my new contract, so maybe the end of July, I think. Maybe the beginning of August or something. I can't remember.
Are you finding this interesting or are you bored shitless? Be honest.
You know, it's all right. I think I should probably get to bed though because I gotta get to the office tomorrow, and I'll sit for like a little bit more though, and give me like 10 more minutes.
I do see people are leaving, but I don't care. I think it's so funny.
And for all we know, could lead to this luxury, this wish fulfillment in the Nine of Cups. But let's hold that aside.
Those people just want to watch a fat lady eat food.
Move on to the 8th card, which is the outside influence card. So it's basically the thoughts and feelings of other people, or it could be someone entering the situation. But let's flip the 6 of rods. Ooh, more rods. It is reversed. It says excess pride, lack of recognition, and punishment.
Hang on. Excess pride.
It says excess pride, lack of recognition, and punishment.
Accurate.
The lack of recognition and punishment. Weird. Excess pride. So someone sees her as being very prideful. And the lack of...
Hello, chat. Anybody see her as being very prideful?
But maybe the lack of recognition, not recognizing like her own issues or her own faults. Or even like the recognition of the person that feels this way. And it talks about punishment. Like maybe this person feels like she should be put down.
How was that, babe?
Emotionally for...
I was going to say
because of, of how they feel about her.
So like
wow. What is that? Very out there card. I don't think I've ever gotten a 6 of rods before. Strange. Okay, let's move on to the 8th card. So the 8th card is again for Rosie, but it's like innermost desire, or it could be a fear. So let's flip that over. We have the Ace of Swords. I believe the Ace of Swords is
runs. If Lily wants to post her channel, she knows that she can. Lily has free reign here. She can basically do whatever she wants. And I am trying to put up her comments on the screen as well, because I know like Lily is the only person that I allow to give me any kind of spiritual guidance aside from Jenny Lynn, because her pendulum readings are great. But yes, Lily is great. Lilith doesn't really have... I've asked Lily before to share her channel, but she doesn't really want to. She just does her own thing. She doesn't actually make videos. She just like does tarot reading stuff. And if she wants to, she knows she can share whatever she wants.
I want to say
Morning, Sparkle.
Creative card. I'm not sure. Hang on.
I'm not yelling.
The sword.
You want to hear me yell? I won't yell.
No, Jesus.
Good morning, everybody waking up. Welcome in. We're just watching a tarot reading. This is a tarot reading that was done for Rosie in August 2025. I thought that Rosie thought it was going to be... I swear she said that it was like super accurate. I'm going to have to search transcripts now and find like what date she actually said it. But she definitely said like, there's a girl world tarot reader person who did my tarot and it was super accurate. So I'm like, what the hell?
Words often mean like something new happening. Okay, right side up, it would have been new feelings, but reversed, it is emotional loss, blocked creativity, and emptiness. So this is a fear. The blocked creativity, I believe so, because I think right now maybe she's kind of relying on...
I'm kind of thinking this was like a prediction more than a present time reading.
On YouTube, on viewerships. I don't know if she's monetized. But I think she is afraid of not being able to put out content. Like maybe that's the blocked creativity she's afraid of. Also talks about emptiness.
What the hell?
Like that one really calls out to me for some reason. I feel like she's afraid of being alone. Being afraid of being with her own self. I don't like that's what that emptiness is making me feel like. Sort of like you're in an empty room and it's echoing back at you. Like she's afraid of just being alone herself. Let's move on to the outcome card. It's my favorite card. We have the Seven of Pentacles again, talking about money, maybe. It is reversed, so it says work without results, distractions, and lack of rewards. Okay, so it seems like despite this little guy right here, the wish fulfillment, the satisfaction, it seems like ultimately spirits are saying
there was definitely like a more positive one. So what I'm thinking is that it was the next one, which was the one that said Quirky Love Rosie, tarot, clout hungry. And it basically said like she's not looking for clout, yada yada yada. And I think that's the one possibly, but no, she said that she stumbled across one on YouTube that was super accurate. So I'm like, the only one that was available at this time was this one. Well, was this lady.
Or saying that she's going to feel like that she put in all of this work into this channel, and she's not getting what she feels like she's due. You know what I mean? Like
I think after the fact, after she got this one, the clout hungry one, where the lady said, no, she's not clout hungry, she's a good girl. I'm pretty sure that is when she asked the lady for a private reading. But this one's way more accurate.
She like again work without reward. It even says like lack of reward. So she's not getting what she feels like she's due, or at least this is in the future position. So maybe what it's saying at one point she'll feel like everything's going right with the Nine of Cups, but then ultimately she's not going to feel like she's not doing as well as she thought she was.
I'm glued.
Tank, pretty much. She thinks she's going to tank. There's also again like the Pentacles could also.
She's going to tank. She's not doing as well as she thought she was, and she's going to tank. Her views went from like 50K views down to like 3K views because she got gently bullied into like not having kids in her chat. Basically.
Tank, pretty much. She thinks she's going to tank. There's also, again, like the Pentacles could also be referring to the body. So maybe, I don't know, these girls, I don't know if she is on a weight loss journey or if she's trying to work on herself physically. That could be the work without reward as well. Like she thinks she's doing everything right. Maybe switching up her diet, or she thinks she's getting enough exercise, and there's no reward. There's no loss of weight or an improvement of health. That could be it as well. Let's take a peek at my Oracle card, see if they have anything to say about Quirky Love Rosie. Let's give them a good shuffle. We're thinking about her, about what's to come, what the Seven of Pentacles could mean. I do have a jumper. Sorry, I was reading it because I wasn't sure. It says child services. I don't think she has children, but it says like,
are these the what's the tea cards? Those stupid fucking cards that Kybella reads from. Maybe.
Oh, it's like what's the tea?
I don't know if this is this. Let's see, because there's these stupid cards that you get on TikTok
that
are what's the tea cards.
Yeah,
Kybella has them. They suck. Let's see. I don't know if that's this, but we'll see. I think
this is what instantly turned me off about this gal. But then there was that other gal that I can't remember if it was Azria, whoever. She had like things written on magic cards, like this is what the card means, and it's like it's a fucking.
I can't remember who that was.
Magic the Gathering card. I should clarify.
Taken.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Azria showed it. I can't remember who the fuck that was, but it was like stupid, like really, really stupid.
Is reporting something, neglect or abuse. So perhaps there's like some reporting that's going to be happening to her in the near future. Maybe that's what leads to the work without reward, or it could actually lead.
So basically, guys, like the what's the tea cards are like bitchy fucking cards that like none of them are good. It's just like this is what it is.
So maybe to the wish for fulfillment, because if she does or says something that's worth reporting, that's going to blow up in real world. Oh crap.
Simon, she was reading cards. I think okay, so we did a birthday retro the other day, and in that one, on her birthday last year, she read tarot and did pendulum, and like was just swinging it around like crazy.
See if the spirits have anything else to say about Quirky Love Rosie. Anything at all. And these cards are they're big, so they're hard to shuffle. Let's see. We have anything else to say? We have Boss Daddy, stable, rich business owner, CEO, big dick energy.
God.
Yeah, I'm not going to watch the What's the Tea cards. I don't like them. But this is the
awful.
one that when this all first happened, when she started saying, "Oh, I stumbled across something and this person like gave me a girl world reading and I actually thought it was pretty accurate," I was like, I think this is the one that I found. So we'll have a look quickly at this and see what happens here.
Right now, we're focusing our energy on Rosie.
Turning it up.
We're gonna ask the spirits like, where do you love Rose?
It's short. They're all fairly short.
All right, I like getting a good shuffle in. Here, start with the rods.
Wait.
Her current state. What state is she in? She is in the 6 of rods.
What's with all the rods?
And is reversed. It says excess.
She likes rods.
I think it's the lack of recognition. This is a common, well, not super common, but I've gotten this card before for the ladies of War World. Just not being able to like recognize the situation she's in, her own behavior. Basically, her head is kind of up in the clouds. Vibes I'm getting from this.
I'll share with you guys the channel just in case.
Right. Yeah, and it also talks about like excess pride. Just
pretzel rods.
As it says, it's just she's super proud of herself, and the lack of recognition tied into that is pretty much saying, like, yeah, she's super like proud of herself, but she doesn't understand just like how she shouldn't be, you know, or basically it's like she can't see like how flawed she is, or maybe she can. I don't know. I don't, like I said, I don't really watch Quirky Love Rose. We have the second card. That is her obstacle card. What is her obstacle? We have the 4 of rods. More rods. Where's the 4? Oh, here we go. It is right side up, and it says community, home, and celebration. So this is an obstacle for her, this community, this home. Maybe is it her actual like YouTube community, or maybe it's actual like home, like her, I don't know. I think, does she live with her mom? There's something about like the homestead that's not stable. Oof. Or it's just not good for her physically or mentally. So they're saying like that's the obstacle. Or maybe again talks about community. It could very well be like her own like family, like that's a community as well. Let's continue, move on to the third card. The third card is basically what she
Lily says 6 of Wands reverse, also losing the girl crown just as she was getting it.
She's currently thinking or feeling right now. It could be a fear, it could be a wish, or her head could be in the clouds. That's usually what the 7 of Cups reads, but it is, oops, I hit the wrong button. The 7 of Cups, but is reversed. So what is it? It says lack of purpose, diversion, and confusion. Okay, so like if this ties into the lack of recognition, she could be very well completely like blocked off to the fact that she doesn't have a purpose, or maybe she feels like she doesn't have a purpose. It calls for diversion, so maybe like she's looking for things to keep her mind off of that. Confusion about what? It doesn't specifically say. Maybe she's just confused about her own thoughts and feelings, or about the current situation she's in, or maybe like she's wanting to be home, but there's something about home that isn't quite right. Let's continue to the 4th card, which is a distant past foundation. So how did we get here, Rosie? We got here with the Fool. Fool is right side up. It says innocence, new beginnings, and free spirit.
Baby, pause it.
Also could be.
Yep. I just have to say good night to everybody. Good night, chat. Good night, new members.
You can't hang on for 5 more minutes.
Oh,
no, it's fine. You go to bed.
All right.
No, you go to bed.
I'm gonna be listening.
Okay.
She's just so calming and tranquil. It's just putting me to sleep.
I'm getting sleepy too, honestly.
All right, guys. Have a good night.
Thank you, Cam, for coming on. I hope you feel slightly vindicated today.
Yeah.
Even if it's momentarily.
What is it? Take your water, pee in your meds, and drink after sex.
all of the things.
Yeah, there we go. I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Good night, Cam. Bye.
To be like acting the fool. in my opinion, like sometimes the fool comes up in Girl World, and I don't really think it talks about innocence. But it does like talk about new beginnings though. So maybe like could this be the beginning of her YouTube channel? You know, her getting the recognition on camera. You know, could this be a foundation for like what's going on with her currently? Maybe in again like the community or the homestead. I'm not sure, but let's move on to the 5th card, which is it's another foundation card. It just describes something a little bit more recent. We were talking about the 2 of Swords, and she is reversed. We are the lesser of 2 evils, no right choice, and confusion. So again, we get confusion again. So there's confusion with her currently, and there's confusion in her past. It seems like in the past she has had to make a very difficult decision. It's called the lesser of 2 evils or no right choice. But a choice was made, and it seems like it was the lesser of 2 evils. What that choice?
Oh my God, Lily! I just looked at that link. It looks like this person hates Rosie.
Is again, I don't know because I don't know anything about her, but it does seem like whatever that choice was, she did the best she could.
We can watch that one next, and then we're gonna watch Brioche, and then we're gonna go
in that situation, despite the confusion or conflicting emotions that she might have had. And it's just funny that the foundation of the situation she's currently in started with confusion, or maybe even started with like good intentions, and it turned into confusion, and she still carries that confusion with her, that conflicting feeling. Let's move on to the 6th card. It's a peek into the future. So what do we have to hope for? The 9 of Swords, a very sad card. I believe it's grief, maybe? Hopelessness, there we go. It's anxiety, hopelessness, and trauma. So this is something that she might be looking forward to. It could be something that she has already experienced and will continue to feel into the future, or it could be something that's about to end, some sort of trauma that is about to enter, or again, like some sort of anxiety that's about to enter as well. But she is talking about feeling like hopeless in the situation, which is very sad. All right, so we move on to the 7th card. And the 7th card is it's her card. You know, it could be the advice of the spirits, or it could be, you know, a role that she has to play. It's something for her from the spirits. It'll be the 5 of Swords. Okay, so we're talking, that is right side up. Unbridled ambition, win at all costs, and sneakiness. Really, win at all costs.
Oh, what's weird is that these people were reading Rosie's tarot like the same week. So that is interesting. That is fucking interesting.
Sneakiness. Okay, so it seems like it's talking about some underhanded behavior. Whether it's something the spirits feel like she should do or has done, I'm not sure. But definitely, it's talking about ambition as well. And I just wonder, because she is showing up in like Girl World, like Amber's chat, and talking to her, and I just wonder if that's like part of the ambition. Like when I was talking about the Fool and the new beginnings, I was like, maybe it's the YouTube channel, and now we have her talking about ambition. And I just wonder if she is like trying, to step up in Girl World, maybe one day take the crown. I don't know. Let's continue on to the 8th card. This is an outside influence card. So it's basically how do I say it? Like how people see her, or just some sort, like whatever's on the outside of her. So it could be other people, it could be family, it could be the sun right side up. The sun is such a happy card with a baby on it. It's afraid, so it's talking about joy, success, celebration, and positivity. Nice. Okay. Again, this is outside influence. So this isn't her card. It's someone on the outside. Again, it could be reaction channels. It could be her own audience. And it's talking about joy and success and celebration. And it's funny, celebration comes up again, because remember, celebration came up in her obstacle card. So seems like someone seeing like the situation she's in and almost like celebrating about it. Or maybe they see like she does do something successful, or like they're just showing her like some, like again, like that positivity. Or again, like this could be like representing of a person that's
so this one was August 17th. So the first one was August 3rd. This second one was August 17th, and then the one that Lily just sent me through was August 7th. So they were all like in the same fortnight, in the same 2-week period, which is super creepy.
For life right now. but not sure. So let's continue. What else do the spirits have to say in the ninth card, which is inner emotion? So this is a secret fear or a secret wish that she could have. It is the world. It is reversed. What does the world have to say about Rosie? Incompletion, no closure. It's funny we get incompletion. Because again, like girls of Girl World, they have the cycle. Like this card shows up. It showed up in Foodie's read, but it was right side up because it was talking about completion, and Foodie completes cycles all the time. This one's talking about incompletion, no closure. So she doesn't finish. Something doesn't finish with her, or again, like this could be a secret fear that she has, that she doesn't complete this cycle.
Same week,
which is odd. And maybe it's a hope. I don't know. Let's talk about no closure, and she's afraid of not having closure in regards to the situation she's in right now. All right, let's move on to the 10th card. Is the final result. The outcome card. We have the 8 of Swords. Makes me wonder about my shuffling ability. I feel like I just got half of these in my last reading. 8 of Swords. This one's reversed. It says self-acceptance, new perspective, and freedom. Oh, that's something you don't get. You don't normally get with Girl World. The self-acceptance and new perspective.
So on this one was on the 3rd, the first one. This one here was on the 17th. And then this one here was on the 7th. So they were all like around the same couple weeks.
And that's her outcome. Let's ask the spirits more about those outcomes. Put these guys aside. I'll grab them. They become relevant. Spirits, can you explain this 8 of cards in Rosie's?
Well, but you guys also have to remember, so if it says the 17th for me, it was the 16th for you. If it was the 3rd for me, it was the 2nd for you in the US. Because like my stuff, because I'm a day ahead of you guys, it reflects that in the dates. So if Cam was to look at this video, it would say August. If Cam was to look at this, it would say August 16th. Or if you guys were to look at it, it would say the 16th, just so you know.
Please read, please. This new acceptance, new perspective, freedom. What are we talking about? Oh my goodness. Maybe I should start doubting my shuffling prowess. Okay, let's see what the spirits have to say. Ooh, they say the devil, but he's reversed.
Oop.
It's death, also reversed. Ooh. And then we have the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, let's start with the devil. Actually, I think it's the first time I've ever gotten the devil.
Well, I do know that like towards the end of July is when Cam got his channel got yeeted. And I think it was also around the time that she was getting together with Jeff from memory.
In a Girl World,
I would go and check, but I don't want to get too distracted, because I'll go on a tangent. I'm trying to finish up.
reading that is reversed. I get them right side up for Chantal all the time. But he is reversed. But where is he in the... There he is. All right. It says freedom, release, and restoring control. Again, we have freedom. Freedom in the 8 of Swords, and now freedom in the devil. It says restoring control. All right, let's move on to death. It's also reversed. It says fear of change, holding on, stagnation, and decay. That is a common Girl World card we get. Or at least like the wordage, the fear of change and stagnation. Which is odd. Because we have, release and freedom. And then here we have holding on. So it's just really strange to have those two like conflicting things. It could be in the past, present, and future order. So like perhaps one point in the past she was free and she had that some sort of control. And then we have death where it seems like, okay, well now she's afraid of change. She wants to hold on in the present. So we look at the 9 of Pentacles, which is reversed. It says reckless spending, living beyond means, and false success.
Oof.
And then this is in the future position in that case. Okay, so it seems like...
Damn.
Maybe the new beginnings was, the Fool. Maybe that was financially driven. I wonder if this is financial.
Jiggly, she supposedly left the feeder world in like 2023. So I don't know if it's about that. Although I wonder like when I was posting videos about her and Rain's argument.
Because now that it's talking about false success as well. So this is in her future, the false success. So maybe her YouTube channel, like she thinks it's going to blow up, but in fact, it's a false success.
Oh, so fucking accurate. Whoever this person, they deserve actually more subs, I think. Because that is so fucking accurate. Her blowing up her numbers by doing the vertical streaming and getting up to like 50 something K was crazy work. And then to only be getting like 3K viewers is insane. Holy shit.
Let's ask the Oracle deck that I have.
False success.
The T. Let me get it.
I don't want to look at the what's the tea stuff. I want to look at this one now. She has done a good shuffle, but it was like 2 minutes of shuffling, so I'm just skipping ahead. Oops.
Rosie.
Yeah, this is a jingly jangly.
Okay, first off, we have this is a card of an abundance of money pouring into her, and her putting on a strong facade, like she's coming out strong. There's going to be things from her past coming up. She's going to be making money. She is another one that likes to stare at herself a lot. She's going to ask somebody for a favor. Okay, there's going to be lots of gossip and rumors spread around her. She's going to use her mind for gain. She's going to stab someone in the back.
Damn, I don't know why she would say this is positive.
She has secrets.
That's why I think there was like one where it's like talks about her love life, and I'm like, I don't know exactly where it is, but
some darkness in behind, like around her past. She's possibly going to get sick or ill. She's going to need some rest. This is a card of there's a deceitful man going to be around her. That's going to cause
that part might be true.
There's a lot of conflicts, and she's going to act kind of stupid about all of it. Okay.
I don't know. The one that I'm thinking of where she was talking, like, it was a really positive reading from my memory. It talked about like finding love, and Rosie was like, oh my God, it's so accurate. Oh my God, so good. So I don't think it was any of these, unfortunately, but I'm keen to like just watch it anyway. Let's see. Well, we thought that she'd left Jeff, but
okay. Okay. She's going to set it all on fire. She's the rising flame, and this is going to cause her to even indulge more alcohol, food. There's going to be a lot of conflicts around her and a man. So, yeah. She wants to set Girl World on fire. She's angry, and she's coming in strong, and she's going to be a powerful presence for a while. And she's going to really start indulging in alcohol and food and maybe other things. And her and a possible boyfriend, lover, are going to be really like looked at like, yeah.
Well, that part was true.
And it's going to start a lot of disagreements, and people aren't going to like it. Okay. Will Rosie be the new star of Girl World? I have hopes for her after Chantel.
Yes, Pat.
Week.
I know what you're saying, Pat Ray. I get you.
Hopefully this one ain't. She probably fuck it up too. Okay. Is Rosie going to be the new star of Girl World? Okay. No. Okay. Well then. Fine. Okay.
I don't know why she would like this reading though. I just remember the one that when I heard her say that she got a really positive reading in regards to like relationship stuff, like I don't know if it would have been this. Hey Shiki.
Okay, everyone. Let's pierce the veil into the other side.
Welcome to Team Fart Sparkle Fairy. Good to have you.
And see if there's anyone that has crossed over, a cousin, a relative,
This I'm interested in. If this is about her actual grandma, let's see.
a friend that has crossed over to the other side that has a message for Rosie. I am an active medium. I work with spirits every day, so I just
Sure, Yashiki. If you want to shake some runes, you go for it. We're doing a bit of a tarot tangent. You can shake on Rosie if you like. I'm watching this, and then I've got one more short one to watch afterwards, and then we're going to wrap it up. So, but feel free. I'll read it out.
like to just peek in a little bit and just see if anybody's wanting to get a quick message out to Rosie.
I do think these cards are pretty.
Is there anyone on the other side who wants to send a message
Message from Grams. Why did you crash my car and ruin my house?
to Rosie? Okay. This was a person that was in her home when she was a child.
Like everyone did.
They were a leader in her life. She needs to take care of herself. They say you need to take care of yourself. Yes, this was someone from her family. They've been trying to contact her. They visit her. They had so much expectations of her.
Oof. Rough.
She let them down. They turned their back on her, or she turned her back on them. Possibly somebody from school, a teacher maybe. And she says she's going to have a lot of hardships. She needs to quit looking at herself so much. She needs to quit saying she needs to work on herself, and she thinks she's already got vanity when she doesn't. She needs to self-reflect. Okay. They're trying hard to communicate with her. She's a snake.
I think if there is like a multitude of different resources online to find out information about somebody, that could definitely influence your reading. That's all I'll say.
Okay. Teacher. Okay. Wow. Okay. This was someone that was close to her home when she was a child. This was a leader in her life, a teacher. Probably when she was young, they played with her. Oh God. Okay. Someone who was. Okay. Someone that was close to her family. They've been trying to get a hold of her. They've been trying to talk to her. They visit her. They look down upon her. They turn their back on her.
I don't think so, Lily.
Academic. This was a teacher or somebody in like a
I don't think her grandma was a teacher. I'm not sure though.
professional. Okay. They caused hardships. They found her beautiful. They've been trying to communicate with her, and this was a snake. This was a person that hurt her in her childhood. I don't know anything about her childhood.
Her grandma definitely didn't hurt her as a child either. So, don't know.
I don't care for this person. Take the fuck off now. Apparently this person caused a lot of pain, and he just thought he would poke in there and say, "Hey, I'm still watching you." I'm going to end this. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.
All right, and now we're going to watch one from our very own. I'm not going to watch this one, although this might have been. See, this one was September 2025. We can watch this tomorrow, I think. But I did want to just share one from our very own Princess Brioche. I hope she doesn't mind. I'm going to share Brioche's channel. It's literally her only video. We're going to watch this. Y'all ready?
So I was feeling a little messy and I pulled some cards on Rosie's feelings towards Jeff. And I'm hoping that I can get the voice memos edited in a way that I can do like a voiceover video, because I just did like an overview of just him as a person, his feelings towards her, and his intentions towards her. And it is so interesting. And it's so funny that the 9 of Cups or the 10 of Cups came out, because the 9 of Cups kept coming out in his feelings. And at one point I described like why it was selfish is because the 9 of Cups more so focuses on your own wish.
Yoshiki says, I'd like to say I'm a good reader, but the future is a shaky thing. Usually I can get accurate read if the person does nothing to change their perspective. Okay, gotcha.
Your own fulfillment versus the 10 of Cups, which would be looking at more than just.
I hope that Brio doesn't mind that I'm sharing this, but I think seeing as it's out there, I'm sure she won't mind.
So maybe your family, your community, and the 10 of Cups comes out in her feelings. 9 of Cups comes out for him. Hilarious. Not anything we didn't necessarily know though. So we have the 3 of Cups, 9 of Wands, 10 of Cups, 3 of Wands, Ace of Wands. She's still extremely attracted to him. She's very attracted to him. That's probably the main thing that makes it very hard for her to pull away from him is she's stigmatized. But with the 9 of Wands and her being like, that's a
I just gotta say, I love it when a tarot reading has the word stigmatized in it. Like, nice.
Defensive sort of energy. So that could be her general insecurity. The main thing that makes it very hard for her to pull away from him is she's stigmatized. But with the 9 of Wands and her being like, that's a defensive sort of energy. So that could be her general insecurity. But also, I'm kind of feeling like she might have found out about one of his other girls. They could have like a bit of a disagreement between them or something. But what it's giving is like Darvo, if you know what that is. What it's giving is you confronted me about something valid and I got upset. So now you have to apologize to me. And, you know, I'm never taking accountability for what I've done. So I kind of wonder if that's something that went on. And I say that mainly because the Page of Cups is an apology card, but also a crush. So she does like him. Then behind the Page of Cups was the Moon. So she's feeling a little bit of emotional turmoil, emotionally kind of unstable, feeling like there are things that are hidden or unclear in this relationship. So he's probably messing with her head already. 10 of Cups with the 3 of Wands. She's looking out towards the future. She's definitely wants a commitment out of him. She really likes him. She's seeing him as like they have a potential, or she would like for there to be a potential for them to have that 10 of Cups eventually. So
okay, let me see if I can find anything else on Brio's channel. No, that's it. Oh, hang on. This is a different channel. You guys want this 6 days ago. Brio, hope you don't mind. So this is Brio's tarot channel. I'm literally just finding this out as we're going. Everybody sub to Brio. I'm going to play the Trouble in Paradise AQLR love reading from 6 days ago.
Hey everyone, so I'm back with another video. This time it's going to be focused on
She's kind of quiet,
Rosie's
guys.
love life, and I already have the cards out. This video should be shorter than the one that I did about Jeff because, I mean, I don't really have that many questions about Rosie. She doesn't really leave a lot to the imagination.
Brio, did someone tell you we were looking at your videos? I hope you don't mind. I did say, I hope you don't mind, and I've been sharing your link. we are loving your reading, because any reading that has Demonetized in it, I'm a fan. I'm a big fan. I hope you don't mind, Brioche. I don't want to embarrass you or anything like that, but it's so good. No, we've been loving it. It's like, we don't know these other people. We don't know how well they know Roz. At least with you, like, we know how well you know her. We know exactly where we stand with you. And I do believe that you are fairly impartial about it. So I hope you don't mind that we're playing it. It's kind of been a tarot themed stream, and this is going to be the video that wraps us up. So everybody sub to Brio, to Madame Brioche, and we're going to play this now, if Brioche is okay with it. Yeah, Demonetized was hilarious. I was like, yep, true.
We focused on Rosie's love life, and I already have the cards.
Taro as in taro, not the vegetable or the root.
Out.
Thanks,
This
Trish.
video should be shorter than the one that I did about Jeff, because, I mean, I don't really have that many questions about Rosie. She doesn't really leave a lot to the imagination. So getting right into the cards, I asked, like, what's going on in her love life, what's coming up for her. And it looks like there's somebody who, I don't know if she's necessarily dealing with this person. I think it's more of she's probably come to terms with whatever they're like and letting them go.
Hold on, was 6 days ago before the new girlfriend?
Because this King of Swords that came out, I don't think that's her. I think that is a signifier for someone else. And I don't want to say it's Jeff, just because that's the last person she told us about. It could be.
Oh my God. So, okay, she knew she was going to the Thanksgiving party. She knew she was going to the Thanksgiving party. She knew there was going to be somebody there that she wanted to, like, get with. We know that much. So you're reading on that.
Because it's showing the Seven of Wands in reverse. It's like letting go of the struggle.
Recorded on the 10th of October. She saw Jeff again after that.
She's not fighting for whoever this is or whatever is going on with them. And then with the Three of Swords and then the Eight of Wands, it's giving like a ghosting sort of energy. So someone could be stringing her along, kind of like wasting her time and breadcrumbing her. And surprisingly, it looks like she's actually cutting her losses with that person. And at least moving forward, that's what she's going to do. Like, she wants
nice nails,
more equal give and take. Ooh, look, the Queen of Swords with the King of Swords. Yeah. And then I have 2 oracle cards there. The star in the book. So number 8 is, the star can shine the brightest, but quickly burn out for a period of renewal. Renew, inspiration, serenity, hope, vulnerability. And then the protector. I just had it. Oh, there it is. The protector offers strength and protection. She is grounded and dependable. Stability, strength, protection, barriers, power, dependable. So, you know what it probably is? Because the chariot can also represent willpower. It's probably more likely that she wants to show this person that she won't put up with it, or just in general, if this isn't a specific person, she wants to seem like she has boundaries, seem like she has standards, like she stands for something, but she'll cave in if they hit her up or if they say the right thing, like her boundaries are flimsy.
No, guys, like, I'm pretty sure in the last month she's gone to see Jeff again a couple of times, remember? So I feel like this was like Jeff, like, needing help from her. She went to try and help Jeff with something. Yeah, interesting.
Flimsy. So probably going to be more of like being breadcrumbs, being strung along, putting up with it, like going around in circles with people, especially with that like renewal energy. It's like not even breakup to make up, but you know, I don't know. You might, not everyone might be able to relate to this, but that's like one of the giveaways if a guy's already talking to someone, like when they don't have time for you and when they're super inconsistent. So she could be seeing inconsistencies out of a specific person or people in general. And it's because like she's not the only person they're talking to, but she's putting up with that. So I'm just gonna pull a few more cards and then that'll be it. So I asked, what does Rosie actually want out of her love life? And it seems like it's not too far off from what is actually going on, except for the whole being like played part. Because in this deck in particular, the Seven of Swords, like it's still about dishonesty, but also with this card in particular, I'm covering it. Hold on. Utility. It's like more about your efforts are going to waste, or whatever you're investing in, whatever you're hoping for, nothing's going to come of it. So she could be holding on to situations that it's not really going anywhere and she's not getting anything out of it. But I don't think that's what she wants, since the Ten of Wands on this side is like a burden or something that's weighing heavily on her. So it weighs heavily on her that these situations or whatever situation is not panning out the way she wants it to, but she's not walking away though. She's still hanging on. And
That was so fucking accurate, because she still keeps talking about how there's still a foot in the door. There's still a crack in the door open for Jeff at all fucking times.
and the Chariot came out again in a completely different deck. So I think she wants control of the situation. I think she really wants it to turn out the way that she's hoping for. But the Prince of Wands, and I don't feel like she even like she herself wants anything that serious. Like she could very well be the sort of person that equates sex and love. So with that Prince of Wands, like she's not even coming out as queens or anything. Like a prince would be more of an adolescent sort of energy. So her own immaturity is showing up. And it's funny that whoever this is that's acting like an asshole is coming out as being more mature than she is. Which I guess, like, knowing Rosie isn't actually that hard to accomplish. And then under this, there's the Seven of Cups, and you can just like look at that card and see what it's giving. So I think that she is probably in a place of being a little bit frustrated, if you know what I mean, and maybe waiting on someone to get back to her because this is a communication card. She could be bumping heads with whoever this is, but she does want communication. She wants to meet up. In general, she wants to
Girl, you're fucking spot on. For that time, for a current reading, holy shit.
have more of an active love life, especially as far as like having like hookups or whatever goes. High Priestess, I really wouldn't be surprised if she's
Welcome, Crazy Cat Lady. Thank you for lurking. Well, lurkers always welcome.
you know, on the side or whatever, letting somebody treat her like that, because that's what a lot of these cards are suggesting. So that's my reading for Rosie on her love life. And I do want to eventually do one on her channel, and where that is going, like the direction of that. I tried to also pull on that the other night when I tried to do this video, and it just didn't turn out the way I wanted. And it kind of seemed like there's a chance for her channel to really take off if she plays her cards right. So like, for example, if she gets a lot of attention and she knows how to like ride that wave instead of like running away when, I don't know, shit gets too heavy for her. And no pun intended. You know, like taking a month off, which obviously is gonna like hurt your place in the algorithm. But I'll probably do that question again and let you know what I get. So if you like this video, like, leave a comment. I love seeing the comments that you guys have, and never feel forced to like watch or interact or whatever if you're not into tarot readings. Like even
No, sorry. I'm going to say everybody better go and sub now. Watch all the videos. I'm not going to watch any more. I want you guys to go and give Brioche the view. I am obsessed with the name Madame Brioche, the clairvoyant carb. Beautiful, stunning. Everybody, please go and sub up right now. Go and watch the content over there. Brioche, I don't know if you've been lurking the whole time, but like we did a whole, like the last couple of hours has just been like tarot stuff. So if you're interested in the other tarot readings that we listened to, actually when I searched Rosie, Quirky Love Rosie and tarot, like your video came up. So you're doing something right. I just wanted to say, like, you've been doing some good readings, honestly. For anybody who is interested in the other readings that we watched, please feel free to go back, watch on the replay. I'm going to play some music in a minute. Everybody, please go and sub to Brioche like that. I'm subbed, notifications on, girl. Please keep going. James, welcome in, Dorlin. This has been a very tarot-centric. Well, we watched a bit of the stuff about her demonetization, and Cam had a few words to say about it. Cam has headed off to bed in the middle of the tarot stuff because it's not necessarily his favorite thing to do. But yes, please, everybody sub to Brioche. This is the channel linked here. Go and watch the videos over on her channel, please, because like that's the thing that we do, is go and support our fellow creators. I appreciate everybody for being here. I appreciate all of my brand new members. Team Fart all the way. Thank you to my beautiful mods. Thank you to the beautiful chat. Thank you to the lurkers. Thank you to everybody who I didn't get a chance to say hello to properly in the beginning because I was so overwhelmed. Really, really love our spiritual girlies over here. So please keep it up, keep it coming. And I will also link Brio in the description of this video too. All right, guys, I'm going to play a song. Does anyone have any requests? Brioche, you have a request? I know you love the All Eyes on Me song. Raven, it's been lovely to meet you. I'm so glad that you made it here. Yoshiki, if you have your runes, you can feel free to do those while I play the song, and then I can read them out. Sorry if I missed them. I hope not. I'm going to play All Eyes on Me. If anybody has any further things to say, move, bitch, get out the way. Oh my God, I can't play that. I will play this one from Aren't You Exhausted? Because I do enjoy this song. AYE's channel is here. Oh, Lily beat me to it. Thank you, Lily. So we're gonna play, I think it's one of Brioche's favorite songs. It's All Eyes on Me. It's literally reading Rosie to filth. And yeah, just so much fucking gratitude to all of you guys. Thank you all so much for being here. I don't have words. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up because there's no words left.
Camera flash, another sleepless night. Keep performing pain beneath the light. I said I'm fine, they said we know, but I can't tell what parts to show. Talking loud just to fill the space. Dying slow behind a practice face. I spill advice like holy wine, but I can't drink from it this time. They say you're so real, like it's praise, not a plea. But I can't find the line between them and me. Ooh, all eyes on me. Why am I always the spectacle? All eyes on me. I need them, but I don't want them that way. All eyes on me. I spill my soul, but don't you dare do the same. Why are your eyes on me? I don't wanna be perceived today. Validation like a drug I hate. Love and judgment both taste the same. Say I'm open, but I'm half shut tight. Preaching truth while I'm losing sight. I built a brand out of being brave, but I can't crawl out of what I made. Oh, I crave connection, but I run when it's here. I want to be seen, but I disappear. It's a love I can't hold, a wound I can't heal. Attention burns gentle, but it still kills. All eyes on me. Why am I always the spectacle? Oh, all eyes on me. I need them, but I don't want them that way. Oh, yeah. All eyes on me. I spill advice, but can't take a word you say. Why are your eyes on me? I don't wanna be perceived today. In the light goes a stream. Let me breathe, let me dream. Oh, all eyes on me, but I just wanna be unseen.
Thanks again to all of my new supporters, subscribers, members. You guys are amazing. I am so, so appreciative. And thank you to Cam for co-hosting earlier. And thank you to my mods again. All right, guys. Everybody in the UK and Europe, start the day. Everybody in the US and Canada, go to bed. Everybody in between, do whatever. All right. Good night.